and episode 16. It's definitely 16. I checked. The game for this evening is the very well received Titan Quest, which is a game I have not played and I've checked since October the 18th, 2011. So I haven't run it. Now this game supports up to 6 players, so hopefully won't have issues of trying to do weird things. Titan Quest was I'll say Diablo 2 clone. The important thing about it at the time is it looked really, really, really good. It also is nicer than Diablo in a lot of ways because you wander around in like beautiful Greece, beautiful sunshine, lovely green grass. It looks great. Really does look fantastic. It looks nice. Should we phrase it like that? But has aged, as has all things. But it does have full proper reflections, as you can see, and had some really nice, for the time, graphical effects. So it looks like everyone has the game. So everyone promised they'd be here. Currently we have me and Max who went, what we playing? So it's all going smoothly well.
Sorry.
So I try to remember how to play. I'm trying to remember the keys. At least this one's got tooltips. Like Diablo didn't have tooltips, for instance. But one of the innovations in this game was... let me just kill this pig. I think I might have to turn the volume up a bit. Options. Audio. Master volume. Right up. One of the innovations this game had was it had a spring collision system, so the grass actually moves out of the way when you touch it. Again, for the time, this was groundbreaking. Nowadays, not so much.
It's interesting how these technologies change, though, isn't it?
A lot of it's just more computing power. Sometimes, the grass technique's trivial, but it does mean you have to do a collision with a whole bunch of stuff. So once the computers get fast enough, it's easy. Some of it, just throw it at prettiness. Yeah. Some of it is also when someone comes up with the idea, other people go, "Oh yeah." No, or not. It's just like I didn't think of that. Sometimes it's really obvious and really easy. I'm trying to think of a specific example. The best one I can do is a 3D printing example. So we had 3D printing for about 15 years. It was only about 18 months ago someone invented something called ironing. So what you do is you reprint the top layer of a 3D print with almost no filament. All it does, it just kind of smooths the top of it and you get a lovely smooth feel. It's completely obvious. Like once you say it, you're like, oh yeah, well, obviously. But until... It's only obvious in retrospect, yes.
Yes.
But this was sort of a Dungeon Siege Diablo sort of crossover. Oh, I'm getting my ass whooped out here. Help me, guards! Brilliant. I'm just sprinting through a village now with a bunch of pigs chasing me. I don't have enough health points to turn around. Oh my god, I've just run past a bunch of guards who are... Thank you, guys. Thank you. Oh good, at least health ticks back in this game.
Hello, I am Ace, guard captain for this small...
Now what was our M for map? Bless the game thinking I'm going to bother talking to any of these people.
Traveler, but we need your...
Okay, so there are portals like Diablo 2. Okay. But the weird thing about this game is I never played the Anniversary Edition. I never played Titan Quest. I played the expansion pack, but I never completed the base game. And I don't remember it. I genuinely don't remember this game. I remember this first area very slightly. I played it for 88 hours. You think I would remember more than there's a boss with tits quite early on? That's it. That's all I remember. That's because Brian brought it up the other day. So I'm like, not really remembering this. I don't remember it being quite so hard, but it's less hard than Diablo.
That was unforgiving, to be fair.
It was. Well, I think it's when that's the only game on the market.
That's the thing. You think of what came before that.
There already wasn't anything.
Well, like Rogue. Text-based text-based games. They were very much.
Yeah.
Oh, you've fallen in a trap. You're dead. Try again.
Yes. Well, I said Diablo was. I mean, it still is obviously a graphical rogue. The first of them really. But the thing about Diablo, all right, it was too hard. It was brutal. It was mean. But if you don't like it, what else are you going to play?
It was seminal.
Yeah, but
It was the first to do it.
in this day and age, I mean, you could go, it's too hard. I'll do something else. But in that, it's too hard. What are you going to do? Play it some more because there's no competition.
Yes.
JK has joined us, although he's muted his mic. God, I'm getting my ass whipped by boars. All I've got is a tiny dagger. JK, you're mute his microphone.
The microphone is muted.
And that.
Even better.
Oh, and I seem to recall healing potions. No games that healing potions regenerate. Diablo 3, I think. Oh, God.
Oh, yeah, built in. Yeah, you said like a regenerate, yeah.
There's other games that do that.
It's just a cooldown on it.
I think Torchlight may have
For them.
Torchlight may have done the same thing. Oh, right, okay. Yes, the server is up. Well, the game's up. Please join. I am level 1.5. And I'm running around getting my ass whooped by boars. I'm having to keep running back into the guards, and I don't know if I get XP for doing that. Oh, come on, guards. Oh, for God's sake, the guards just let the boar run into the village and went, nah, we're not helping. Guys! Yeah, I'm not sure I got any XP for that.
Oh, because someone else killed it.
Yeah. I know, when I boot the game, whoopsie, I've just pressed L. L is town portal by the seams of it. There's a button to do multiplayerness. Oh, P. I'm hoping to level before anybody else joins, so I just get to call you all noobs. But I'm going to have to wait for my health. I need anything with any sort of decent health tick back, or even a slight health tick back. I only have one weapon. I don't have any other option other than repeatedly run away when my health drops. I definitely haven't picked anything out. I've picked up a bow. Well, I can't use it to level 3. Health potions. You're in trouble now. I've got 2 health potions.
You're right. What do?
Huh? What do you mean couldn't? JK, I'd like to point out you said couldn't wait until 9 at 9:05. Started bang on 9. Oh, good. I actually have some gear. Well, I have some gear. Hilarious. I've got a tiny dagger and a shield. Wow, it's not even a shield. It's just a circle of crap.
Buckler.
I know. I started at 9. 3 to 9, 4 to 8. I dislike it when games just say attack speed very slow, because it means you can only compare stuff within a certain class. So you can't compare if a dagger is better than a polearm.
Logically, it would be better because you can keep the enemy further away from you.
Yeah, it's more about how many times can you hit them relative to how hard do you hit. But it becomes very hard to balance a weapon when one's medium attack speed and one's very fast attack speed. Because the very fast will have lower damage per hit, but will hit more often.
Yeah.
Just let my health
For a
tick back.
dagger, you have to be right next to the thing you're going to stab, whereas a
Yeah.
polearm, you can keep them sort of 4 feet away, potentially.
I will send you.
Once and push,
I will send you a portal, by the way. which is L. I don't know how or where you use the portals, but I sent you one nonetheless.
So the quality is dropping on the voice, by the way.
Story of my life. Can I change the game speed? It's already fast, I think. Did you want to make it faster? Options. Game speed is fast. And the answer is no. I know I can't. Oh. I just got to kill those two and just run away. Daniel, yeah, like I said, I've played this game for 88 hours, but I don't remember any of it. I remember nothing at all. Genuinely, I just don't remember it, and I only played the expansion, but I don't think I ever completed the base game. So, hopefully we like it. Hopefully, we decide to play it through.
Do I need both Titan Quest and the Titan Quest Anniversary Edition?
Anniversary Edition contains Titan Quest and Titan Quest Immortal Throne. It's just both things bundled together with a bunch of Windows 10 fixes.
Yeah. Okay, fine. I'll have to wait for both to download.
Do you? Well, don't download Titan Quest. You won't run it. Just download the Anniversary Edition.
Yeah, that's what I've got. But it's also giving me Titan Quest, which I
Yeah, but because Titan... Well, don't download it. You're in control of Steam. You tell it what to do. I mean, I've got Titan Quest Immortal Throne, and Titan Quest Anniversary Edition. But Anniversary Edition just contains the other two.
Ooh, I've got a choice of using DirectX or not. I presume we just play.
No, you've got a choice. You have a choice of DirectX 9 or DirectX 11.
I'll just choose 11 then.
JK, you should be able to teleport to my location, by the way. But I don't know how. But I've sent you a portal. Or I sent a portal. Can you use portals? I don't know. Yeah, Daniel, for the time, and it said was a while ago, it was so beautiful. It was so far ahead of Diablo, which was the only close thing at the time, and it was one of the very, very early games to use shaders too. Actually, JK, if you back off a sec, I do have some gear for you. I've got a hat and a dagger, if either of those any help. And I don't mean to be picky or anything, but I'm pretty sure you're holding your spear backwards. Oh, no, you've just got a wooden spear. Yeah, Okay, so if you look at my current screen here, it's beautiful. Beautiful grass, bushes swing, the music. Grim Dawn is grim, and Grim Dawn felt the same. It just felt chuggy and just slow, and I never really got on with that. On! Hit it gently with a stick! I don't know.
The music's pretty epic.
Yes. Of course, this is far pre any sort of shared gear, isn't it? Oh.
Fight over it, is it?
Well, no, you pick up what you need and you drop what you no longer use. Or you... Well, that's the only way to play a team game.
Oh,
wow.
So how do we connect to you? We just do the Steam join thing?
No. Just I can't use any of this stuff, by the way. It's all player level 3.
Because when I hit internet, it goes enter username and password. I'm like, what?
No, we've already been over this in the chat. Just ignore the username and password. You can put anything you like. You can leave it as blank and blank. And then it's called LockDown LAN. Yeah, all the other gear that dropped, JK, was level 9, I'm afraid. Do we just head back to town now? I guess so. Yes, I said with not having our own loot, just chuck down what you don't need. I'm gonna go bowing and healing. And well, Dana, what we might do is we might do it in a number of streams rather than doing it all in one massive ongoing stream.
Right. So I know nothing about this game. I never played it before. I want some help, but the text is so tiny.
You can change that in the UI.
Yeah.
Make sure you keep any of the essences. They're like the gems in Diablo, and you need so many of them. I assume more loot drops, by the way, with more people. Otherwise, we're going to struggle to have enough gear to keep us going. Achievement unlocked. No burn village. Save Helos. What, from that one satyr? Yeah, alright. Calm down there, guys. I'm sure it wasn't that much of a problem. You can press L to spawn a portal, and you can use the portal to teleport to me, I believe.
Right.
What?
Nope.
No what?
No, that's not a thing.
L does what?
Nothing. L.
L. Maybe you have to leave the... Have you actually moved from the start?
K. I pressed K and that did what?
Okay. Teleports me home. Oh, teleports me to my portal, looks like. You might have to leave the very first area.
Right.
Yeah, I saw you press K, just teleport you back to the start. But if you just run to the right, outside the gates. That's it, take a left. That's it. And then on the right, on the left, you should see a well, I think. It's coming up in front of you, there's a well. See that well? That's it. Now if you press L, does it let you do it there?
Just dab it or press and hold?
Just dab it, it'll pop up a thing going... No, press L and it should pop up a thing going, do you want to place a portal? No?
Rebirth fountains.
Yeah, just press M for map and just go to the right and join it with us. Skill points.
So small.
You can change it in the settings.
Yeah, it doesn't help.
What?
Really doesn't work for me.
Are you sure? Under graphics, HUD size, large is larger, much larger.
Oh, I see. Sorry, I thought you meant actually drop the resolution.
No.
Right.
So I have to choose my first element, and I've got spirit, warfare, dream, earth, storm, nature, defense, runes, or hunting. Now, runes I think is the Ragnarok one, so we don't have that one. Hunting is bow and arrow. Nature is healing and defensive. Spirit is the pixel shader one. Yeah, I'm just trying to remember. It's because you've got sort of a two-dimensional leveling system. So you level across and up. So up gives you more access to more tiers, but to the right gives you more things. So it's kind of it's quite cool. But I seem to recall I liked being healer, and I get pets, and I can heal you. And honestly, oops. And if I just put 1 point in that, then I get 1 point in leaves and 1 point in wolves. Now I remember how to assign. Do I just drag them down? Do I right click?
L is activate portal stone. Okay.
Yeah. Honestly, if you just run to the right, we're about 4 screens to your right. Just look at the map.
I can't see because I haven't been there yet.
You should be able to see our green dots just running around in the darkness, I assume.
Carcinus, who's supposed to be in the party, is up here.
Carcinus? No, it's Vandagorax and Digiarchus.
Yeah, it's got the matching dot to the key party. Unless that's supposed to be slightly different to merchant. very subtly different. Wow, that's a bit of shit. Oh, this looks familiar. I can't afford anything. That's okay.
Oh, that's my wolf.
I can use it, but I don't have any money. Right, okay.
Can you use your L button now, by the way, or not?
No. Oh, yeah, hold on. That's done the thing.
Okay, it works now. Nothing, just does it work? Good. Yes.
Yeah, I just dropped a portal down, I think.
Yes.
Right.
Oh, it's me that's on lower health. Okay.
Yeah.
You've just walked right past us. You need to learn how to use maps.
I walked right past you. Where?
Yeah, stop. Look at the map.
There's nothing there.
Zoom out.
There's nothing there still. It's black.
Right.
Ah, there's a green dot over here. That's the merchant I just went past. Isn't it?
Literally, I'm just watching you wander along now on the map.
Right, you're sending portal thing there. Well thing.
Well, he just used his... Can you use his portal? I can't remember.
No idea how to use a portal.
I'll click on it.
It brings up a map.
Well, then, on the map, can you click on people to put them to them?
Oh, come on. How did you get the map to open? It was there. Now it's not. That's helpful. Destination DJ Laconia. Okay, that one. And that takes me to...
My portal.
Your portal.
Yes.
And I still don't
Good
see
to
you on
join
the
here in
map.
a few minutes.
You look green
I've
dot.
run out of money, so they've stopped working.
That's how it works. Dynasty Fire Chief, it's like a much prettier Diablo. It's probably the safest way of saying it, and it's nicer. I was going to make sure when people run off the map, I can still see them, so I'm not going to progress any further. Yeah, I don't see why you're having such a problem. Players...
When you go off the area
Yes, well, I can. I will send you a screenshot if you like. You are a green dot running around in the blackness.
Oh, really? Okay.
Can you not see me on the mini-map? On the map.
Do I need
On M. Press M for map, like I said about 23 times.
Yes.
Right, can you see the map?
Yes.
And you can see me on the map. And
In
JK.
front of you, right?
Yeah, but you can see me on the map, more importantly.
Right this second, yeah.
Good. You can see me even if I run into places you've never been.
What if you try some? You
I
can't
am.
zoom out very far.
You can zoom out loads. On the wheel mouse. I don't know. I mean, if you can open up the stream if you want to see me zooming in on the mini-map, but wheel mouse definitely works. And I've just verified if I run around in somewhere you've never seen, you can definitely use it.
Oh, you can drag it around. Yeah, okay. You've got no to drag, I suppose.
There's some sort of dungeon over here, by the way, called a natural cave. We should probably do that.
Yeah, see, I'm losing the dots when they go through the black.
I wonder if it's because I'm the host. Like,
You can't... I saw you just disappear off the map. I saw when you went, but you disappeared and then gone. Nothing.
I wonder if that's because I'm the host then. Oh, the transition is horrible. I can see the inside of the outside in a really horrible way. And they've killed my wolf. You bastards. And I healed you instead of me. Even more brilliant.
Oh, dirt. I think we're attacking a Satan endlessly for no good reason.
XP? Loot?
No, he's not taking any damage. There we go, that's more like it. Ooh, there's a roasting...
Oh, yes. If you click in the very top right corner, it makes the minimap bigger. What an awful button. The enemies were lagging for me. I don't think I'm running the server, by the way. I think I'm a conduit rather than an actual server host. Because I had some boars lagging. I didn't. No, yes, I just click on host. That's it. That was my option. Host and how many players do you want? Like when you say lagging, do you mean you're getting like warping or damage queuing up? Because I suspect what's happened is they've put the server hosting onto some low-end AWS tier because obviously this is an ancient game. Well, you tell me what region we were in, but it doesn't matter what region we're in. because it's not latency that's the issue. Oh no, I've got an extra 60 milliseconds by running on an Asian server. It's load that'll be the issue. But yeah, I don't think I'm actually hosting it. I can't tell. I guess I could look at my upload bandwidth. Hold on. Performance or resource monitor. Let me just pop this over here. Network activity. I'm setting 1.5K a second, which I guess is just my client. So I don't think I'm hosting it here. But yeah, given the game's whatever it is, 12 years old, 13 years old, wouldn't surprise me in the slightest if they had just put the server hosting onto the bare minimum. That said, this is one of the reasons never to play Hardcore Diablo 1 or Hardcore Diablo 2, because it was all simulated off in the cloud. The smallest hiccup would absolutely ruin your day. Wait, does it not even share gold?
Good fortune finds me even in the darkest.
So I've got a level up.
Cool.
Now what?
Do what it tells you on the screen?
Select one. I don't know what to select. I don't know what they mean.
Well, most of them are reasonably obvious. You can select each one. It does give you a description, and then you can go in, and then you can come back out again by hitting undo mastery. You can choose 2 masteries, and you can max out 1 mastery, or you can do a bit of 2 different masteries. Oh god, I'm getting beaten up by a flock of birds. Guys! Guys! Oh, they've all just turned around. There we go. Now they've turned around. Sorry, I'm not sure what I did. I think I said something about their mum.
Their mum smells of grapes, elderberries, or something like that. Ravenous beast. Now your dinner. Haha.
Promise, I just tried to heal myself when I needed it, and I just healed you because you were standing next to me who didn't need it. Brilliant. I will see if I can get some sort of... I kind of miss Diablo's highlighting. No, I can't really... Yes, but that misses the point. I was trying to heal myself. And usually I can go heal you like that, or I can heal myself. But healing, I guess I can help, but no, it's just too far to wibble the mouse quickly. Oh, you're the lady! I didn't realise, sorry, I'll send you a portal. I thought the lady was an NPC who joined us. She was wearing crap clothes. Sorry.
I played this a lot. What should I go for?
I don't know. What kind of... I don't know what playstyle you like.
I don't know what playstyle it offers.
All of them. Which playstyle do you like? Ranged? Magic? Daggers? Stabbing? Magic? Like, what playstyle do you prefer?
Don't know.
You don't... What? You don't know if you prefer melee or magic or ranger?
Because the problem is, you
Assume it has...
I know what to expect, you know.
What-
High level...
Right, what character do you like in Diablo?
Rangers,
The range. So. Well, there you go.
I'm getting dead really quickly.
The one in the bottom right, then. I've got it's called. It's just called hunting. That's all about bows and arrows.
Yeah, combo.
But if you don't like it, you can just hit undo. But you have to hit undo before you spend any points.
Storm sounds quite cool, but a bit niche.
I don't know what that one is. All I know is that basically you've got dark magic, fiery magic, healing magic, summoning magic, bows, hitting things with, you know, swords and things, and being invisible. That's basically your...
Healing magic sounds useful, doesn't it?
Oh, well, that's what I specialise in healing magic, so that's Don't feel you need to, but that's also summoning. I like summoning, so that's the way I've gone.
Been pulling mobs into fight for you.
Yeah. I also quite like bows and arrows. I might take bows and arrows as my second. So don't feel you have to support the group. I'm happy to heal.
Okay, then I'll try Storm.
Okay.
Shard. Or Storm Nimbus. Ooh. Oh, I see. You can put 30 skill points in straight away.
No.
That's what it's letting me do.
No. Definitely not. You get 3. What is odd? I could do with oh wait, hold on. That was an option. I want damage numbers on. So I can tell I'm hitting things. Combat text. All damage and healing. Right, now I might actually be able to see what's going on.
Alright, what have I missed?
We don't remember any of the controls. I just turn on damage numbers. That's about it, really.
It said that you're playing No Man.
Yeah, I'm actually. I've been playing No Man's all day, but that's because it's lying.
So I can't join that direct.
It doesn't support Steam anyway, so no.
Thank you.
Most games don't.
I was in a bit of a...
It's just cool. You can join via Discord though. It has actual proper Discord integration, or Discord has Titan Quest integration. Is probably a safer way around of putting it. I'll pop down another portal as we just entered a new area. Oh, damage numbers is much better because there's no actual graphic for hitting someone. There's barely a sound effect for hitting someone, so it's a bit unclear. Diablo 3 did an incredible job though with really satisfying combat. And I don't think any game before Diablo 3 really nailed that. Because here I'm just going shh, clunk, shh, clunk, shh, clunk, shh, shh, clunk. Rather shoo, splush, ah! What? I haven't died?
Again.
Yeah, I only died when I accidentally healed somebody instead of me.
So I'm still mastery. I want to put the skills on my hotbars, but I don't seem to be able to work out how to do that.
Oh. Okay, would you like me to try recreating it? I don't think it'll make any difference. Unless you think the latency to America will make any difference whatsoever.
Oh, you get when you level up, you also get to put points in other things. Like you would, I suppose.
Why do you think the latency will make a difference? It's like 60 milliseconds. Right. I'll ask it slowly. Why do you think it would make a difference? Yeah, but to America, it's not much higher latency than to Europe. Oh, see, that's walloped because I wasn't paying attention. I mean, I can do. I'd be shocked if it makes a difference because you're talking about a handful of milliseconds improvement. It's more likely the server is massively overloaded. My options are host and internet. That's it. There is no option on this screen for region. Nope, I suspect there is only that one then. But I said okay, the game back up again. Actual latency is very unlikely. It's much more likely to be their server is running on a very, very low end, very cheap machine. And there isn't enough CPU time to go around. Oh, and the shadows have just started doing something very weird. Oh, that's extremely broken. Well done, guys. It's in the chat.
Send messages.
I suspect you can guess it though.
Thank you, Brian.
What the hell's my wolf?
What the hell's my game?
Where's your what?
No, I've sorted it by country. Sorry, by language. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
I'm not seeing it right this second.
Join via Discord.
Oh right.
Apparently, I've not tried. How did you find it the first time then?
I went to the server list and picked it off the list.
Oh. Oh god, this mob's level 10.
Doesn't it picked up that you're playing it, believe it or not?
Should have, but JK did a thing there.
What did you call the server the second time?
There you go. It's look in Discord.
Okay.
It's really annoying when people put in new content matches on Discord and like 6 of my videos get flagged as having a content match. Usually from about 6 years ago when I vaguely listened to music while I was streaming.
So did it automatically put us in a party?
It will automatically put us in a party, yes.
Oh, there's a little green dot on the edge of my...
Use my portal.
I don't know how to do that.
You press L, you use the portal, then you click on my name.
How do I use the portal?
You press L and then you click on the portal.
You click the portal
Click,
place there.
click the left button and it makes a blue portal, and you click the right button and it makes an orange one. And then you walk.
Click what? What?
What? Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
That doesn't make any sense. You press L. Left and right button? What are you
L
talking?
puts my portal down.
Yeah, then click on it.
Ah, right, you have to go away and then come back to it. You can't sort of place
You
it
can. You
over
just
it.
you've just got to place it, and then you should be able to click on my orange portal in the top right, probably the top right.
There we are.
I'm assuming this came out after Diablo 2, but I really don't remember.
Nothing happened.
No, you've got to step away from it and come back to it.
The highlight
Whole thing.
box is not very obvious. You've got to click about.
In the middle of the circle.
It's about halfway up the beam rather than actually where you would think it should be.
What am I missing?
The portal.
Move your finger over it so it highlights. The mouse cursor over it so it highlights, and then click. Its hitbox is substantially different to its graphic in true Warcraft style.
I don't like.
You don't like
I
fin?
don't see a portal.
Right.
Where's the portal?
Press L.
And it should be like a white sort of thing turns up. You may lead to. I think when I
L
did it,
does
I had to
nothing for
leave
me.
the starting area to get it to do a thing.
Okay.
No, yeah, just go down, go southeast for about 50 feet.
That's cool. I can toggle my sort of mana weapon on and off.
It reserves some of your mana.
It does, but if I do this, it just sort of. Oh, I see that it's reserving it. Oh, that's clever. If I do that, it sort of switches off and off.
So back at southeast is in fact the other direction from that way.
Shrine of Thorns.
But there should, if you press L now, you should be able to make a portal.
That's not nicked off Diablo at all, is it?
Don't think Diablo invented portals.
No, the shrine.
Don't think Diablo invented shrines either.
No, but the shrine giving you a boost.
Rogue had what rogue like did I play? That's it. South, south. No, don't stop. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. No, no, that's not south. You literally have to walk another. That's it. No, that's north. Now press L.
You can't loot the corpses, is that right?
They just drop their shit on the ground when they die. I mean, it is a Diablo clone, but that it's an ARPG is probably a safer way of saying it.
Needs help. Oh, no. Drop dead first hit. Wow.
Yes, you just picked on a level 6 boss by yourself.
I didn't know it was level 6. Whoa.
Oh, if you hover the mouse over it, it says it's level 6.
Right. Beast man. Come on, beast man.
No, it is a beast man. It's a satyr. It's a satyr.
Satyr.
Satyr? Okay. Of type brute, and it is a of type beastman, so it's vulnerable to something or other. Wrong way.
I'm trying to attack him. I need to put another weapon on, I think. Storm Nimbus. No, that is Storm Nimbus. Okay, how about... Pet attack.
Okay, so I've got a portal. I don't see anything.
Top right.
Right?
Top right.
Right?
A little portal's got my name on it.
It should pop up a window. When you hit on the portal, it should pop up. I think.
I probably shouldn't have taken this level 6 by myself.
No, if you press M, you'll notice you've run off without us. What is it with you guys and not using your maps? Your map is your friend in every game.
That's why.
In what? No, Dungeon Defenders. You have to lose your map all the time, all of it. And this one, I'm just constantly. It's how I can see where you guys are is the map.
The minimap.
Yeah, well, the mini map, but it's a bit shit. The map's a lot better.
But that is ginormous.
Yeah, but you just pop it up, glance it, close it again.
Really?
Yeah, a lot.
That's just weird.
Mm, spoils the game. What? Better than losing everyone and dying?
M to look at something.
Yeah. How else do you know where everybody is?
The minimap. I'm looking on the screen. The screen's bloody enormous.
Well, you're all off the mini map, so it's really not that big. Yeah, possibly Dinosaur Fire Chief. I suspect this came out. I believe one of this game's issues. It came out just around Diablo 3 ish, and I think that, or when it, I think, when was Diablo 3? 2009, 2010. God damn it, where are you guys?
We're coming towards you now. Okay, there's a red tunic and a woman and...
Oh, okay, that K key is really, really stupidly placed. So K just teleports you to, I'm not sure where, away. Hey, we've got 4 of us, look at this. Wait. Why are there 5 of us? Max realism, you attack. Ah, right. Hey, we've got 5 of us. Look at us all. Bronze, tan. Hold on. Hold on. I've got a spare, and a spare bow.
Holy cow.
No, I don't have a spare bow. This is my bow. Just searches. Spare bow.
Buckler on the floor, but I don't know how to pick it up.
Alt, by the way, toggles item labels on the ground.
There we go.
As ever, given there are 5 of us, if you don't want it, chuck it on the ground. Don't worry about buying things from shops. It's about as useful as it is in Diablo. Yeah, I'm not sure what your point is, Dinosaur Fire Chief. Yes, this came out in 2006. Right, why am I kiting this? I'm an archer and a healer.
Hit the wolf first.
Wolf's a pet. Okay, it's friendly.
I think he would.
You weren't kiting it.
No, I stopped kiting it.
Frozen.
If you can't use it, chuck it on the ground for someone who does have the appropriate stats to use it.
The way is clear.
Yeah, whatever.
Good.
No. The first bit, you just said it has released at 2006. Okay. But yeah, I've always enjoyed the game. It is a bit slow, it is a bit long, and in about another hour, we will still be seeing the same sort of loot, and that gets quite annoying. It takes, maybe with more players, but it took a long time to sort of spice up what you were getting. You'll also notice we're also getting endless crap dropping as well. And as far as I know, there isn't a transmute spell. And I also appear to be the only person moving. Are you guys all lagged out, or have you just all decided to have some sort of small rave party?
I need to work out what the controls are.
Which control?
Turn on. Well, you said you turn on damage.
That's under the
Oh, that's
options.
strange. I can see the 2 mobs that are attacking you, but I can't see you.
Well, do you want to pick up some of this stuff on the floor? You attack? Given that you don't have any weapons, press Alt to toggle it
I
on.
do wonder what happened to my weapons.
Have you thrown some on the floor? Just press Alt once.
Bloody dropped it.
So there's loads over here. Look.
There's no weapons, are there?
Well, there's a
Harnesses,
there's a club.
hit you with my
Can you use these yet?
Yeah, I can't see you.
It's like Hellgate London all over again.
Someone's gonna say, no, what? You need to turn left one.
Oh, there you are.
Cool. I can now buff your health, so that's nice. I can't res anyone. I don't know if I can ever res.
I've got a sanguine club.
Sanguine.
Doing more damage than it's got life bleach. It's a bloody club and it beats the snot out of my dagger. So there we are.
Sanguine is of or related to blood, so it probably gives you health back per steel.
That's right. Yeah. I've turned damage notifications on for all, and I still don't see it.
I do. 10.
All damage and healing.
All damage and healing, yeah.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, no.
I'm sure later on I'll turn it to just crits, but right now...
Ooh, yoink. Who's be the banker?
I thought you were a magic user.
I am.
Then...
What was about?
Oh,
Magic's
yeah.
not instance, then it seems like someone's going to pick
No, there's no instant loot, and don't pick everything up, because we're all grown-ups here, not children, going, oh, I've got all the loot. Selling it's worth nothing. Us not wiping, because one person's not grabbing all the loot, is going to be much better. I'm just keep my inventory empty of stuff. Why have I got a level 12 buckler in my inventory? No. Is anyone going to be a melee person, like a warrior or whatever they're called? Are we all going...
Pyromancer seems to have some spells, but then buff melee. So.
My question was, who's putting all their points into strength? Okay, there you go. So JK will take all the strength-based weaponry then, if none of the rest of us are.
magic.
Well, magic's a bit vague. That's it's wisdom. Wisdom? No, energy. Intelligence. Intelligence. That's the one.
Storm Nimbus. That's what I'm doing.
But yeah, I think we've got 3 magic users, 1 melee, and I don't know what silly cow is. Well, if you're a melee, are you not? Is the primary stat not strength for the user? Is it strength for armor? Dex. What I generally do in this game, I do remember, is I don't spend any of my points, any of my stat points. I get a bit of gear and I go, I want to use that bit of gear, and then I spend the appropriate stat points. I found it, again, if memory serves, I found it made a surprisingly small difference. Not as much as not being able to equip a bit of gear you wanted. Be healed! Oh shit, I'm dying.
My life leeching is working, so happy. It's good to have the numbers on though. You can just like, is it working? Yes, definitely.
Green money.
Green money, yes.
Does my Heart of the Oak actually heal anyone?
Yes.
It gives you 10% speed. 10% what? Move speed? Or bolsters the life force and also gives you 10% total speed. Maybe it means 10% total health regeneration speed. Boarhide are they are gems essentially. They're the Diablo equivalent of gems. I've got a Essence of the Golden Fleece. You need dozens upon dozens of these.
Put your hand up if you accidentally summoned an army of the undead.
No, wasn't me.
Oh, I see. Whoops. Nope. I think I just popped my gloves. Someone stick a fork down for me, please.
We don't need to. We only just died across the bridge.
Okay.
Assuming you checked in the bridge.
No, let's put a portal down.
Did we get the boss or couldn't say. Well, I was busy being murdered by him.
Ooh, quality chest. Oh, I'm getting beaten up here. Ah!
What'd you say?
Yeah, exactly.
That's better. So these got energy regeneration. The bangles and garlands have various levels of energy regen. That's mana, I believe.
So who else is an archer with me?
I am an archer and healer. Like, I would just be a magic user, but unfortunately I run out of mana very quickly, and there's a small army of the undead after me.
Ah.
I think where this kind of scores and loses at the same time is mobs don't stick out massively from the background. So in Diablo, they pop like anything. You know, they've got... Yeah, but like that's how it should be. So in Diablo, mobs have like a massive glow around them and everything. Whereas this one, it's a lot more subtle. And I think that's kind of better.
Nope. Oh, wow.
There's a yellow bow here.
I knew there was some damage, and I was like,
Oh, nice. That's
Put a
awesome.
portal down, please.
Yeah.
It's not someone's not dead, obviously.
Oh, god damn it. I'll have a look in a second. I'd like to see if there's a way to see health bars above people.
I've taken the Helios portal, Helos portal, which is...
No, take my portal.
There isn't one.
Yeah, there is. Promise. Show monster levels.
I can only see Silly Cow. I'll take that one.
I have no idea where his or her one is.
It's in the right place.
Okay. Don't know why I couldn't see my one. It's just there.
Just where?
Just a bit. I mean, you don't click on it directly. You click on the thing at the top right.
Yeah.
Maybe it just lists
Put the portal down. Don't you?
I have. It's just you ran past it. It's just here. But yeah, targeting reticule of some sort would be quite nice.
So, to get to your portal, I put my own portal down.
Yeah, click on it. In the top right, it should list all the portals you can teleport to.
Yeah, I see 2. Silly Cow and Helos. And that's it. Oh, I see, then you're Sparta. Ah, I see. Spartan Road, okay. So they're different. They're not all in the same spot. They're dotted around this thing on the map. Sort of, yeah. That's bloody confusing.
I'm just going to drop all the stuff that I've upgraded out of, by the way. Energy regeneration, and energy regeneration.
Ooh, I need some of that.
Do you?
You dual wielding
And
bows.
regen, yeah.
I'm pretty certain you can't dual wield bows.
Have you actually ran out of mana? I'm going to...
No,
I can't spend my cooldowns on my mana. are
Yeah,
so
yeah, I can't. Yeah, I'll go spend and...
yeah, it regens faster than I can spend it.
As long as I'm a magic dealer, I need to be able to...
But if you're not running out of mana, you don't need to worry about it. You should worry about speed, cast speed, or whatever the equivalent is.
Yeah, I'm not, like I said, I'm new to this game.
Yeah, but what? No, I mean that's just fundamental. I mean, you were like, I need more mana. If you run out of mana, no. Well,
I need more
that,
mana.
no, you want me more?
I need more mana.
You might do. I don't know.
Is it? I want to try a bow. I'm gonna try a bow. Okay.
What does a yellow item mean?
Magic of some sort. I'm just trying to put extra points into the to the point where I can heal one person and it heals everyone, rather than trying to desperately just cast one heal on each person in turn. Oh god, agility can fuck off.
Ooh, red flame.
At least you don't have to pick something up to hover over it and see what it does, so that's nice.
I wouldn't have known otherwise.
And yellow, I think, is slightly better than blue. Hey, Ancient Agony Whitey, how are you? Not a very cheerful name, I have to say. I'd like to point out we've murdered all that undead, and I think that was a dead end. Oh, there's a whole army of the undead jiggling its way away from me. Like, oh, we didn't kill the guy in charge of the army of the undead. Good job, lads.
Yep.
Always pick up your gravestones.
What?
Bit of a random...
XP in your gravestone.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Can I pick up other people's gravestones and steal their XP? That would be brilliant. Almost as brilliant as when I accidentally murdered Backer about 63 times in Diablo. Like, oh, sorry, I accidentally absorbed your life force. I did try and heal you, but nothing happened. Oh, yeah, you're right. Experience reclaimed, 5.
Yeah.
I assume yeah, but as later on, that will definitely become a number I care about, I'm sure. My wolf has no fear, by the way, and just plows right into about 50 mobs.
Can you drop down a portal, please?
Yeah. I did just heal you, or whatever that was, by the way. Running, running, running. I'm running over here. Hopefully I don't heal them all by accident. And I'm running around in circles. Guys, can you please help me? I'm being chased by about a dozen birds here.
There you are.
I'm being murdered by...
It's a murder of crows.
Literally.
It wasn't the crow that murdered me. It was a skeleton that was level 8. I'm like level 3.
Right. I've popped down another portal. You should probably all update your portal if you haven't as well. You attack, I'd like to point out you are currently on fire. And not...
Yeah.
Okay, just as long as you're on. It's on purpose that you're on fire. Okay.
Yes. Anybody who wants to come near me will have to be on fire.
No, I meant this to be... This is the right way. I meant to be burning. Ah, okay. So, if you press X, that toggles off and on yellow and better, and it toggles off all the trash. So who's using the pixel shader magic then that just makes everything all sort of wobbly and distorted?
Yep.
Yes, I quite like that.
What's the button to upgrade skills?
S.
I don't know what it means.
This was just one of the first games ever to use screen distortion effects. So that was still a new and amazing thing back then. Oh, good. So I've got... There we go. It's very odd when people come to the channel, say hi, and I immediately respond, and then they never say anything ever again. No, I healed somebody else again by accident. You're welcome.
That's right, you have 2 things open at once.
Oh no, it never stopped being an awesome effect. It's just
Around.
no. Can't you summon a Hydra? Could you summon a fearsome reverse Hydra with 1 head but 3 mighty bodies?
I'm trying to find where's the. Oh, it's I for inventory, isn't it? 66 intelligence. Dunk. Right, now I'm going to put my actual. I think the weapon I'm supposed to carry, which is a pine staff, which has energy regen on it.
Oh, I've got a taunt back.
That might be
Maybe
nice.
that will
It's
stop
got
you
Oh!
stuff run away from me.
this sanguine club, by the way, guys. It's got health leech, life leech.
It's a club though. That means having to,
Better than my
31 damage.
shitty club, isn't it?
but that means having to get close to the mobs.
Yeah,
So Eotech, if you press the taunt button, that's awesome. That means you'll die a whole lot quicker.
I understand the mechanics of taunting.
So I can see that Vandragorax has got low health. I've clicked on him and I've pressed 1, and my character just probably sprints across the map, a bit closer to him, and then doesn't heal him. Great. So I didn't hear what you said there.
Top of the thing. What are you hanging around?
I was trying to heal people, and everyone else was busy looking at their loot, I guess.
yeah, definitely. Alright.
That thing that will become pointless in about 9.5 seconds.
I was looking at skills.
No argument. Thank you. Come again. If I look worried.
As ever, talk to everybody very briefly. Press escape, run away. Oh, there's a lot of murdery things here.
Which murder direction did you go?
I popped the portal down. Right, though. East, as they say in the Orient.
Is that what they say?
I don't know.
I found a portal. Oh, I see. So there are portals which are permanent, like the big purple stones.
Just like Diablo 2.
Ones like our temporary ones.
Just like Diablo 2.
But unlike Diablo 2, you have to use a mappy thing to sort of see where your friends are. Yeah, that's cool.
Friends.
They've done a sort of like, oh, you're here, and so you've got like you have to look up and down to sort of find where your friends are. You can't just go to my friend.
I think Diablo 2 is the same. I can't remember if you could be in different acts in Diablo 2. At least the levels at a good rate. Lots of mobs hitting me there. I could do with some sort of like volcano or earthquake rather than just arrow. Or use my portal.
Why am I in the middle of the Spartan base being attacked by everybody? And
Just
none of the Spartans care.
hang on, run right. Right, follow me.
Ah.
Now, press taunt on all these things. Hey, that was pretty good. Everything was dead though, so or everything died as you did it. So maybe coincidence, probably coincidence.
Such a good taunt.
Has there been any more rubber banding since we restarted the game, by the way, or is it just JK that was doing it, so we can just blame his rubbish internet?
But I think it's occasional rather than frequent.
This is the problem with multiplayer games. If we don't host the servers, once they decide, you know what, we're not going to spend much money on this anymore, there's nothing you can do. Which, given there was just an expansion back out, seems a bit odd. Oh, did we not share the purple portals?
That's okay. You can use the player ones.
No, that means that when we restart, we'll restart at the previous town rather than this one.
That would be bad.
It'd be annoying.
Well, it's pretty though.
Yeah.
Rules and things like that.
Yeah, I've clicked on it.
I'll be a bit more sparing with my damage.
How much would it cost to buy the Titan Quest IP? I don't know, £500,000? I'm not that fussed in getting rid of the rubber banding, by the way, to actually buy up the IP. I did look at buying the Homeworld IP, but the bidding rapidly got well out of my price range.
It's someone else healing me, not me healing me.
I am healing.
Cool.
Oh, sod you, boar.
Lightning! Yay! Have some lightning. Ah. Okay. You're a pet.
Yes.
Nice.
I've got a wolf.
Who's got the dragonfly thing?
JK. What did he say? He said, "It's my dream pet." That's nice. I'm glad he's happy. My dream pet would be just a woman made of breasts that just was infinitely rich. But sure, his dream pet is just some sort of little, I don't know, little blue thing with one giant red eye. That's fair. Everybody should have their own dream pet. Shouldn't judge. I mean, I am, because that's obviously terrible. But everyone should have your own dream pet.
I do. I have a dog.
Why not a dog that can talk?
Because I'm not God.
Yeah, no, but why would
I'm not Bruce Almighty.
why would your dream pet not be a dog that can talk? Also, what's your favourite thing about your dog? Just physically. Is it what? Sorry? Physically, yeah.
I am not physically attracted to my dog.
That's not what I said. I said, what's the best thing about your dog physically? Is it the fur? Let's pretend it's the fur. Imagine if your dog, instead of having one fur, had two. Wouldn't that be better?
My dog does have some furs.
That would be horrific. Have you Googled the word homunculus?
No.
Oh no, don't!
But a dog with one fur, and then outside the fur, another fur. That'd be brilliant.
My dog does have
Very
some furs.
But how many furs does it have?
2.
Right, well, now imagine it had 3 furs. Wouldn't that be for a better pet? And a mouth. Also made of breasts. And could tell the future, including lottery numbers. Quite frankly, when it comes to pets, you guys are just dreaming small. Brian's dream pet is his own current dog, and JK's dream pet is... I don't know. In a second, JK, if you can just stop so I can zoom in on your...
Breast?
No.
Hobba hobba. I'm zooming out of my character's breath.
That's right.
That portal at the bleeding beginning.
Anyone.
I just-
My portal is good.
I teleported to the portal that was back at the beginning.
Okay, so what is your pet? So it's literally an eyeball with wings and a tail. That's... What? How does it eat?
Frighteningly disturbing.
How does it eat? Does it just smish its eye onto things? Oh, it's a nightmare. Wait, you said it's your dream pet. Now it's your nightmare pet. Oh, God, I just don't know how to keep up.
Didn't say it was a good dream.
Didn't say it was a wet dream either.
Schalke, after I've won a few lotteries, it's okay. They can have my dog.
Pass it round.
I'm sorry I am unable to click on your grave and bring you back to it. I do recall this game was... It is hard, but it doesn't feel unfairly hard. It feels that if we were a bit less
Crap.
excitable, we'd be doing better. Okay, I can now do...
My portal's the nearest now.
You lost me. Something about lottery.
Yeah, my dream pet would also be a dog that could tell the lot... Haha, eat brambles. See, I summoned brambles and he ran away. Oh God, he's back. My brambles aren't ready.
Can't stop playing your portals, guys.
I am healing as quickly as it cools down.
Oh no.
Why am I haven't even shot any arrows at it, and I'm still kiting the bloody thing.
I'm taunting the bloody thing. It won't follow me.
Well, I haven't hit it, and it's killing me. So, God knows what the rules are. I'm sorry, you're dead. I can't hear you anymore. However, he is out of mana because I've drained it all, so that's good.
Sucks for him.
Who's he hitting? Oh, me. Brilliant.
Some lag.
I'm just running in circles some more. Can I put points into run speed if I'm going to be the kite tank? Fine. More brambles. Oh, damn, he's cut through my brambles.
What am I attacking?
I don't know.
Unbind. I can't unbind basic attack on left click.
Run away!
Are you rebinding your keys in the middle of a boss fight?
Yes, you can do it. Just on the bottom there.
Yeah, you could do it. Was actually the issue that we were having issue with.
I'm attacking something like. What am I attacking?
Given that you're about... Oh, that's Rob. Rob. I don't know either.
Given that I'm what? Just around the corner.
Miles away. Kite tanks, yeah.
Attacking random bloody bushes.
Are you attacking my bushes?
I don't know if they're your bushes.
I have magic bushes.
They don't look like magic bushes.
I do have magic bushes,
Are there
though.
4 of them in front of me.
No. There were, but they've gone.
Yeah, so I'm attacking them. I'm like, why am I attacking random bits of scenery?
Why does his hat require strength 58?
Very heavy hat.
I have a hat here with dex and mana. Rob, you're not wearing a hat. Could you please put this hat on and make me feel a little bit more comfortable? Just to your right, there's a hat.
Requires intelligence 70.
Yeah, but you should have some spare points put into that.
No.
What? Don't spend your stat points except to equip gear.
Yeah, but it also gives me something more than picketing shit with a stick.
Don't equip your stat points except so you can equip gear. Or that's what will happen. I don't want any of these things. I kind of do, but they're all not as good. Beads. I've just put beads on.
Who's that?
Okay, if we can just kill these guys, and I just want to just ask JK a question, as I think he's played this more than the rest of us. I think he remembers it. I suspect I've played it a lot, I just don't remember it. I've just picked up some beads. And... Oh, hold on, let me kill these centaurs a second. Well, see, that was kind of my question. Because when I equip the beads, I can't see them on my character. So there's my character. I put my shoes off, you see my feet change. I take my bangles off, my bangles change. Fine. The beads equip somewhere between feet and wrists. So where exactly do the beads go? Is my question. Because...
Oh no.
Because...
Don't worry, you're right.
Is it a necklace? If it's a necklace, why isn't it up here? And I mean, I don't want to argue with you, but I don't gain it.
What are we talking about? The bangles?
Do you really want to know the answer to that question?
Well, we know the bangles go. It's the beads. Where do the beads go?
Oh, I see. Oh, yeah, I'm going to bought beads. Then the bottom...
Take-
They're anal beads. That's why I won't take them after you drop them.
You see, there's a small difference between making a joke and just ruining a joke. That was my joke, but the joke was you had to make that leap yourself. Oh, there's a lot of pigs here.
Oh,
So,
shit.
when you say put things in intelligence, I haven't had any option to put any intelligence.
Huh? Every time you level up, you can decide where to put your points.
Yeah, but not in things like intelligence.
Well, you should. Yes, you get to decide.
I get to decide, and I
Yeah,
get options
F.
of things like...
No. You get the option of health, energy, strength, intelligence, dexterity.
Yeah, press I.
No.
Yes.
Press
I have Earth Mastery.
No, you're pressing the wrong button. Press I, not S.
I.
Oh, shit, I need to go back to different key binding.
It's a nice protective band here for somebody.
I just picked up an item. It was an upgrade, so I equipped it and then chucked my old one on the ground. But I meant to, but I actually chucked my new one on the ground because I'm completely incompetent. But yeah, if you upgrade, chuck your old one down.
Ooh, beads.
Beads of...
Oh, I didn't even
Insight.
see those. I have lots of points to spend.
8 intel.
Oh, shit.
Yes, I see what you mean. They're not actually... They draw on the character?
Yeah, I think James is right. I do not actually think they're anal beads, just for so everyone is clear. That was what we call a joke.
They don't draw them on the character, do they?
Sorry, I didn't stay AFK for a minute. What'd you say? You dropped your anal beads?
That's literally what I said. I would like to continue be able to have my channel monetized, just for reference, by the way. And thank you for that bow, by the way, Baka. I'm still using it. No.
No?
No, I'd like a new bow. Maybe one that fires like 10 or 15 arrows at once with fire on them.
Me too. I'm an archer. Rock candy.
I like the way my special magic skill is just a pile of brambles. Brilliant. That will stop the charging war beast with its armor. Oh no, brambles! I'll stop. But they don't like push through. They just run up to the brambles and just start hitting them with arrows, which just doesn't make any sense at all. Oh, wait, how is
Got
my
some socks now.
my wolf is deflecting arrows? How does that work?
Very tough hide.
Hide on a...
Not very well because he's dead.
No, I can just make another one. He doesn't die. He just goes somewhere else briefly. Like my parents.
So he's not dead, he's just mostly dead.
Oh! Why are my bullets on fire? Oh, they stopped being on fire.
Peculiar question.
Well, no, my arrows were on fire, but they stopped being on fire. Wait, my arrows are on fire. Why are my arrows sent to my fire? Rob, if you're near us, do our arrows catch fire?
I wasn't near you, so
You're just to my left.
I wasn't when you started talking about it.
Okay, arcane formula, touch of the fool. Gold cost. Hilarious.
That's the chap over there, the chap in the town. He would use formulas.
Yeah, well, I need 2 more bits and 75,000 gold, so not going to get too excited about that right now. How much does it sell for? Don't know. So sometimes, Rob, the pyromancer, my arrows catch fire. Why? How?
Well,
Yes?
I don't know.
Buff to the mate, buff to your mates.
No, I've only got 1 buff right now. You guys are awful at hit party buffs. Do you not have any? I'm buffing your health.
No idea.
You don't idea if you got any
Oh,
heat
here
buffs?
we go.
Yeah.
Enchantment. Imbues weapons and the weapons of nearby allies.
Yes.
Power of rocks and flame. So yes.
Okay, could you not empower my bow and arrow with the power of rocks? Because it's going to turn into quite a rubbish arrow if it's got a rock on it. At either end. I'll just have to hit them with the arrow. Are we getting the right way? Are we just sort of sprinting off through the Greek countryside, murdering all the animals we find?
I think we are just murdering.
I murder band one.
Lads, I've just found a whole bunch of crows. Well, kill them then, see if they drop any gold or weapons.
Dinner.
I'll pop up. Yeah, done. I just popped the portal down by your corpses.
While I'm thinking of really bad lag and frame rate, I should see if Graham sent me an email.
Oh, why are you having a bad frame rate though?
Because I'm running in a virtual machine.
You should still use your hardware though.
Yeah.
Have you turned the detail down?
No.
I would really would. There's a lot of very pointless detail in this. Reflections are the killer. Your its HBAO should be the same. Anti-aliasing should be a GPU-based one. Ah, Bramble, save me! Oh, damn it, the birds flew over the brambles. Who would have thought? Where the hell are you guys?
I'm just
Putting
tweaking my
arrows into
graphics.
the birds as you're kiting them around.
Okay, where the fuck's everybody else?
Two of us are back here at the base.
Why are you there? I'm being surrounded. I'm literally leading harpies around in a circle.
Because I'm getting bloody confused about my bloody portal.
Did you just cast taunt back in base? You did, didn't you? Am I right in saying the taunt sound effect has no range limit?
I did. It wasn't me anyway.
We went, "Rah!"
Like this.
Literally like that.
No, it wasn't me.
Okay.
It wasn't me.
There's a rebirth fountain here for us to activate.
The cave. Is that a cave?
There is a cave. Do you want to do the cave?
Yeah.
Let's do that. Okay, go. We head back and to the right. There's a cave. Rob's Cave. We're going to name this now. This is now known as Rob's Cave. Let's all enter Rob's Cave, which is full of scrawny rat men.
Nice. We were talking about homunculus earlier.
This was dangerous. My brambles are on cooldown.
Yep, as are my skills on my way towards the door. Lag.
Wait, so the scrawny rat men don't care about running out to the outside. It's not not very thematically correct, is it?
There we go.
It's alright, brambles are up. Now you guys have had it.
There's a level 9 Batman there. Batman.
Let's go into the cave. Brilliant, Rob.
I might have been pissing about with you a little bit by taunting everything. Oh yeah, like that.
And again, I am healing you guys as much as I possibly can, which honestly is not very much. Try running in straight lines towards me so my arrows hit. My character doesn't seem to be very good at, leading the target.
I can't even see your character, let alone which one is you.
I'm the one with the hat.
Oh, that makes useful difference, given that I can't see
Yeah,
it.
look, it's got a hat there. It's got a nice little sort of. Oh, that's Bandragorax actually. He's got a
I
hat.
swear, the graphics on the stream do look a lot clearer than they do on my screen.
Well, you can zoom in and out and scroll wheel.
Oh shit, that's really useful now. I can see someone's.
If you're, I would drop your reflection quality. I would drop your shadow quality. Possibly.
Zero.
That's a low is not from 0. Detail objects and color grading may also make a difference. Detail will affect like the wavy grass and stuff. There's still plenty of ratmen to go, by the way, lads.
Okay.
I'd love a heal.
Have you not got a healing pot?
Yeah, my heals are infinite. There isn't a way to turn health bars on above people. It's targeting your brambles. So it was my brambles that Max was trying to murder earlier. Brambles!
Gotta kill them all.
Health bars on the left side of the screen.
Yeah, but I've got quite a big screen. It's out of sight of my sort of field of view, and they're really tiny at 1440p. I'm just collecting up the things that we have to accumulate, by the way. So we've got them all in one place. So if you have any of the orange things, chuck them down and I will grab them and I will accumulate them. So then because you have to assemble them in the same way, but I don't think you need Heraldric Cube.
I've done a ball hide there, by the way.
I don't remember how you assemble it or what, but there's a thing. Maybe it's back at town, I don't know. Good, there's a button marked auto sort. I'm gonna press that. Oh yes, thank you.
So you claim to be the healer, but you can't see anybody's health bar in order to heal them.
Yeah, it's bad, isn't it?
What the hell kind of healer are you?
One that would rather. The thing is, they've done this like in Diablo 3. For all I love Diablo 3, I've never looked at Diablo 3. I've just looked at this game that just has health bars and some distracting graphics underneath it. And Warcraft is the same. If you play Warcraft as a healer, you just look at your healer interface. You barely look at the game, just to not stand in anything. Whereas this one, I can't. I have to do a little bit of attention to look at people's health.
Games like Stars were so good.
Stars.
They're not bothered with graphics.
In the menus, you can make the HUD size larger so you can see it.
It is on maximum. I mean, look at the stream. Does it look big to you?
I don't know. Let me look.
Are you zoomed in or zoomed out? I can't
No,
tell on
it
screen.
does not.
Yeah, that's large.
Oh, the UI, yeah, HUD, tiny. It's not supposed to zoom in and out though, but then you can get in Diablo too.
Well, that is zoomed in. Like that's as
Way
much.
in.
That's what? The HUD. Yes, that's it. There's only 3 options.
Sorry, you can zoom in and out the view.
So I could put the characters somewhere off the screen. Not sure that's going to help healing.
Yeah, I know, I'm just saying.
That's a sight out of mind, though.
Brilliant. I'm the best healer ever. I close my eyes in combat so none of my teammates ever die.
The screams are just in my mind.
Or if they do die, I don't care about it.
Oh, changed my HUD size. Game hangs.
Oh, really?
Give it a second.
I guess this is back before people started thinking that there was any money in Mac games, but also before people realised there wasn't any money in Mac games. Sometimes when I hover the mouse over you and I click heal, it doesn't. Sometimes it runs towards you and heals you, and sometimes it runs towards you and then stops and doesn't heal you.
I'm not playing on a Mac today, by the way.
I know, but my point was this is before the point when they decided to do Mac games.
True. You played for 7 hours. My clock is counting down. You played for 6 hours. What? While I was staring, I lost an hour.
It's an average. Yeah, Shauk, I've been somewhat following the Indian COVID stuff, and that's looking like it's going to become unbelievable. It's a country with a very poor health system anyway, and they were testing people by using one of those sort of portable thermometers and just vaguely pointing at people as they walk past that train station. And some...
A brilliant video of them testing, like, a group of people when a politician came through and they tested the politician and he was okay. So he and all of his aides and all of his security guards just went straight through.
Brilliant. But yeah, there's every chance that India is going to suffer an absolute catastrophic. And there's about another week left. They have, and then they are. But the thing is, they have those videos of the policemen take it differently over there. Basically, there's a whole bunch of kids, about 30 kids. I say kids, anywhere between 12 and 25 in a pool, about 30 of them, and the police just pulled them all out, and they literally just beat them all with canes on the way out for violating the lockdown. So they take a very different approach to your Miranda over there.
They do. They do also have the issue that they have entire segments, like tens of percents or even 30s, live in slums within like 2 or 3 feet of people. Live not just pass between each other. They're going to be absolutely decimated.
Decimated is the wrong word.
It's
No, right word.
the colloquial decimated.
Decimation actually means killing 1 in 10.
Yeah, the colloquial decimation, yes.
I mean, it may well be just 1 in 10 people die, but that's still a fucking big number when you look at the size of India.
Yeah, a country like India, that's only 100 million people.
100 million people. That's a lot of numbers.
Yeah.
In India, the police beat you with a cane rather than fine you,
But
essentially.
I like they're respawning.
Sorry, anyway,
It's a very
Max,
very
wait,
less people travelling.
what? Sorry. Name one thing about Indian transport. Buses or trains, doesn't matter. Name one thing you know about Indian transport.
Very, very unsafe.
Because...
Life is cheap there anyway. Because they don't
You have seen pictures of how they ride on trains, right?
Yeah, just hang on top and then.
Yeah.
Say, oh, here's a live rail. Let's grab that. Bang.
They have excellent public transport. It's just a bit
No, it's not. No. I was thinking.
it's oversubscribed.
I was thinking the very poor, the very lowest tier of society will not be travelling around very much.
No, they will. No, but it is big on public transport.
Well, that's the thing, because the lowest castes in society will work their days on the trains selling like tissues.
But yeah, they also travel a long way because there was a big thing. They locked down some of the big cities, so the travelling workers went home en masse. There's pictures of like 100,000 people at a bus stop waiting for their bus to take them 100 kilometers home. It's just, it's as different to our place as Bacca's house is to my terraced. No, what's it called? Townhouse. Townhouse is what I live in. Where's my wolf?
Choose velocity or torrent.
But yes, my worry is more that India will become unimated or bimated.
What the hell's that?
Everyone dead or every other person killed.
Cut down by bicycle.
If you're going to be picky about the word decimated. The one that gets me is electrocuted. Electrocuted means only one thing. It means death by electricity. You can't be a bit electrocuted. You can't be electrocuted and survive. It's like being beheaded.
Electrocuted and survive.
No, you can't. This is the word cuted means death, as in executed.
Yeah.
Or
Suicide. Committed suicide and lived. Yeah, right.
committed regicide and live. You can do that though.
Yeah.
Poor Reggie. Poor Reggie.
Infanticide?
You can do that, but you probably shouldn't.
Probably shouldn't do that.
Probably. He's not sure. He's like, morally ambiguous. Statement.
Well, children annoy me, so I'm on the fence. Oh, hold on. Looks like we go to the right.
Okay.
Daniel, are you still there? No, I think he's left. I'm supposed to be borrowing his cat. There's a lot of archers there.
There's a lot of. Oh, and they just spotted me.
Yes, you what did? Okay, you were telling us you can zoom in with the wheel mouse. Well, you can zoom out with the wheel mouse too. Maybe you should do that.
I am. Yeah, I'm ranged magic. It's fine.
Yes, but you did just pull everything. Oh my dear God.
Maybe more mana. I've got a mana pot.
I have more mana pots. We haven't pulled so many things.
Oh, there's one there.
An electric shock would be the word. I don't think there's a word.
Yeah, just shock. Oops.
Magic damage.
Oh wow, this is kind of...
Shocked is for heavy or light loads. Basically, to die of electrocution is to die from a heavy electric shock.
Define heavy?
Oh, enough to kill you.
I didn't think electricity had a weight associated with it.
No, you get the definition of heavy and light, but that's usually just a vague measure of volts.
Yeah, enough to kill you.
Yeah, heavy.
Yeah.
Not enough to kill you, light.
That could... Yeah.
Enough to kill you while you're wearing Wellington boots, very heavy. Oh, thank you, JK. I was busy just watching to seeing how many skeletons Max could pull in one go, but thank you for handing in the quest. I wonder why I suddenly got loads of XP.
Oh, damn.
What?
It's still loading.
Wouldn't worry about it. It wasn't there. It was about 250.
What's this game called? Oh, LockDown now.
I can say Titan Quest. Oh God.
Is Java starting at this time?
Whoops.
Well, yeah, it does get used, but it gets misused. I say the hint is the word cuted. That means death. As in executed or aquacuted. I made that one up. Now drowning's a again more of a colloquialism. There's a proper term for drowning.
Asphyxiated.
No, that's death by lack of oxygen in any form.
They are then. Drowning.
There's a specific, yeah, but I could also drown in. There's a term for drowning in bodies of water. Yeah, or shoes, liquidized shoes, obviously. As soon as I level, by the way, I promise to put enough points into heal everyone. Next time I level, I will be able to put some points to heal more than one person. Oh, a bow. A light suit. Oh, yeah. Who's going to look pretty awesome? Minus 7% to all reduction requirements. Shit. Backer. There is a bow here that does 1 to 8 lightning damage. So there's the answer to your question, Shalka. Electricity that doesn't kill you is called lightning damage. The mad guys don't seem very, like, they don't make enough noise. They don't scream and roar as they come in. They just kind of silently sprint towards you and they just go, rah, rah.
I've been jaded after doing this since 2000.
They've just been doing it for so long, they're like, oh, screw this stuff.
There was an episode of Sliders where they found people who were being held in the Matrix type environment, and they just had to live again and again and again playing as NPCs.
Oh yeah, I remember that one. Yeah. And then they managed to sort of break it, and they're like, "Why you keep killing us?"
I saw an excellent. Someone rebooted Sliders, but they only did the pilot episode, and it was really good, and it never got picked up. Sadly, I like Sliders.
Yeah.
Though mostly because it had Gimli in it.
It went a bit weird.
Well, that still had Gimli in it.
Where are you, Adam?
By my portal. Oh shit! I pressed K. Bugger. Well, you should probably use your words when you do things like that.
Words like "I am dead."
No, words like "I'm going into this cave." Can you guys please follow me? Rather than what actually happened, which was I accidentally pulled a whole pack of boars.
That's fine. Die, 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 die. Oh shit! How much more health?
Sorry, what was that? Die, die, die. Oh shit. Okay, I'll put down my portal inside the ancient tomb. My brambles are not cooled down, and I still could not heal everyone. Is that it? One heal spell with one perk. Oh, and then I get a nymph. Oh, yeah. Hold on, we've got Vandragorix and Silly Cow. We've lost everybody else. I mostly pay attention to the mini-map just to try and herd everyone back together. I actually forgot the little... I don't know if you can see, JK. If you look on my screen right now, I expect you've got the same thing. The cave entrance is the smallest little red blob on the end of it. It's I don't know, 10 pixels across or something on a 1440p screen. I'll try and pay a bit more... Or, you know, you guys could use your words.
Skeletons, lots of skelly bones.
Why did that happen?
I don't know. You didn't press K, did you?
Some more answers, please.
Well, what was your simple question?
Why did low?
Right, you cut out there. Why did I
pull loads of people?
I don't know. Why did you pull loads of people?
I don't know.
Because there's a large
I was
bunch
just
of
there,
us.
pressing talk, and they'll run at me.
Ah, now there's an important part of that story there that I think you may have missed out the first time around. My portal's still here, by the way, so feel free to just teleport to my portal. Wrong room.
Whose purple wibbly stuff is that?
It could be anyone's. Did you see their name on it?
No.
No, well then it'll be JK's. JK says mine. I can read it. So JK, you have a dedicated monitor right now. So the second my fifth monitor is nothing but you and your text because you're. He's having to keep quiet so he doesn't wake up the baby. I wish to see the child. Hooray! I can do my second mastery, but I'm not going to. 1, 2. Multi-heal. Yay! Now it doesn't matter if I misclick on someone. so much.
You know what you're clicking on?
Whatever. Wow, all that was crap. Brilliant. I'm glad we came into this cave and died. Sorry, tomb.
So what goes in the slot in the bottom left of the character? So I've got a weapon. And
Well, if the anal beads are for that side, round the front, that's a cock ring. This is purely a guess. I can't remember. I didn't die either. It was everybody else just dying around me.
Well, you know, if we had any kind of decent healer.
I've got one heal spell now that has 2 modes, and I don't get to choose which one it is. There's a lot of birds.
Ooh, that's not bad. I love that. I've got a better bow, a better stave. So just to buff me a little bit. There we go. And now I've got even more energy leech. Sweet. Yeah.
Ah, spawn point. You know where you've been, because there's just
Mobs.
brambles everywhere.
That's how I roll. I might rename my character to the Bramble King. And be all like, screw you, Carol Rosekins.
Baskin.
Yeah, I know, but if I'm the Thorn King.
So did you only watch the Netflix series, or did you actually watch the YouTube series too?
Apparently there's a Louis Theroux episode. There's also a bunch more people doing other interviews and things.
The Netflix series is just the highlight reel of the YouTube series.
Yeah. I mean, there was a surprise. I mean, there was new stuff filmed and recorded, but yeah, there was so much footage. I assume they picked the best footage, considering they were reusing stuff at times.
Oh, you can do a wheel.
Use the worst footage.
You can do a what?
There's a weapon swappy option in the
W.
inventory. Yeah. Which they took away in Diablo 3, but they had it in Diablo 2.
For skills.
Why? Oh yeah. Yeah, like I don't have that many skills. I don't think you ever get that many skills. Cool, so I shouldn't need to do any DPS anymore. I can just sit back and watch you guys murder everything and just occasionally click heal. I am. Well, it's cooling down. Okay, I've pressed it again. Okay, it's cooling down.
Well, I mean, until we get to the spider king, then you can reach out and grab the bits.
Heal. Waiting. Brambles! That's it. That's my 2 skills. The other one just buffs you permanently. It's like my 2 skills are heal and brambles. Sorry, I'll cast Wolf. So I can cast heal every 6.3 seconds. So if you guys can just take longer than 6.3 seconds to die, you'll be invincible. Any questions? Excellent. Hop to it, lads. I have put a portal down.
I need to choose my second skill mastery. Can I choose Storm twice? Or is that not a thing?
Again, in the middle of a combat, not an ideal time.
Yes, I know. That's when it pops up. Right now.
Well, it's not that. You just press escape and go in a minute.
Yeah.
You don't have to choose a second mastery. You can continue to max out your first one.
Oh, okay. Just put your points in that one sort of thing.
It's up to you. Right.
Okay.
So I did note earlier, by the way, this is a 6-player game. And when you choose your character, you can choose from any one of 5 unique colours. Brilliant. I can't believe they didn't even bother to populate the table with 8 colours or something.
Damn it, I need 1 more point in Dex. on some new gear.
Well, your best bet is to kill some bad guys.
That always works. Where's my tombstone of interest?
Probably in the middle of all those bad guys. Hold on, we've lost Vandragorak somewhere.
You're gonna heal yourself.
Yeah, but only when I need it.
Health pot.
Why would I use a health pot? I've got my heal. Pow!
Cost mana.
But mana ticks back infinitely. Plus, I couldn't spend all my mana. I could press heal constantly, and I will not spend all my mana. Brambles!
I'm still having trouble spending all my mana quite rapidly.
More points in energy regeneration than for you.
More points in what, sorry?
Energy regeneration, stats, bits, gear.
You're a shit healer.
Yes, indeed,
Keep
yeah.
pressing heal.
I am pressing. My game's just locked up. Oh, then it unlocked up. Jack has joined the game.
Who the fuck's
Hi,
that?
Jack.
Literally.
Oh, wow. Oh, was it not? Was it not? Okay, well, I suspect Jack, the fuck nugget, joined with a hacked character and crashed us all.
47.
Thanks, Jack. And that was because you made me restart it, and obviously I derped. Like the derp that I am. Please hold, I'm installing Microsoft VC Redis package for my first time setup.
Always.
Hope you're enjoying it, by the way, guys. This is obviously our break from Dungeon Defenders. Because there are many games to play, and I would like to play Dungeon Defenders forever. I'm still installing Microsoft VC Redis. Oh, I didn't see it. Sorry. But yeah, he obviously had. Well, I mean, did we all crash, or was it just me?
Yeah.
Just you.
Oh, I think
I
it.
crashed.
My screen froze up. Oh wait, I've half installed Microsoft VC Redis. I can't believe that's.
My screen didn't freeze up, but everything stopped and I couldn't actually click on it. I could still run around, but I couldn't
That
cast or use it.
might be because I crashed, of course. I'm still installing Microsoft VC Redis for reasons unknown. Hey, how you doing, man? How is lockdown in Reading? Or wherever you moved to. I think it was Reading. I guess they've closed down the factory where you work, haven't they? Even though it's full of robots.
You got to share what kind of robots,
He works with car making robots.
not sex robots.
They make electric minis. It's unlikely they have any sex robots just in the building.
You didn't make it clear that he makes electric minis, not sex robots.
Oh, he makes electric mini sex robots. Okay, the game is back up with the password. How you doing, man? I don't know if you've been seeing, we've been doing a regular evening LAN party of various games. Tonight's game is
Yes, it is me.
the venerable Titan Quest. Oh good, all the mobs are respawned. I'm going to quickly suck up all the XP. Oh god, they're really easy with none of you. Can you guys not join, actually? The mobs are really easy with you not in it.
I can't. I've come out and I can't go back in because it's still trying to sync the Steam tab or something.
Ah, yeah. I seem to recall there was some don't do that thing. Vaguely, I saw.
What's the password?
I'm not going to say it out loud, but you can guess it. Same as we always use.
If only I remembered that.
If only you did. It's got 8 letters in it and it rhymes with LockDown. Dan. No, just rhymes with LockDown. Great. I've forgot the password too. Oh, you should have said hi.
Well, I've tried cock down 5 times now, and it still won't let me join.
Wow. Try using some different words.
Spock down?
That's it. Spock down, LAN. Oh god, someone just set fire to all my brambles. Now I'm in trouble. How are you coping with the quarantine? You doing well? Not too bored? You're not gone back to WoW Classic? I have to say, WoW Classic is super satisfying. It's really satisfying and absolutely as slow as balls. What's that go?
I've lost my character.
Did you... did it pop up thing going, hey, do you wish to download from the Steam Cloud? And you went, yes! Without reading it. You did mention something about Steam Cloud.
Yes, it was uploading too.
I seem to recall, briefly mentioned in the forums, that there are sometimes issues, there's a lot of files.
That's fine.
Have a quick check on the make because obviously we don't want to repeatedly... You'll catch up quickly, you don't want to repeatedly lose your character. Maybe also worth at this point just...
Right, okay. Play Titan Quest rather than play custom map, that's fine.
Ah, okay, good.
Yeah, it's just a bit dappy. You've got the same features on Play Titan Quest and Play Custom Quest. I'm like, why have two buttons that do the same damn thing, but one has a character behind it, one doesn't?
Oh, one will have a different type of... One will have custom characters, I guess. It's very, very slow to level in WoW Classic, but it is extremely satisfying when you achieve something. Like, really, really, really... I forgot how good Warcraft was, but you need a huge amount of time.
Chatting away about how great a healer you are.
I didn't. I said Warcraft was satisfying. I can only heal about every 6 seconds. Honestly, it's forever.
Right. Back in the room. Yeah.
I'll put a portal down.
I think so.
I'm not sure I'm very convinced of the animation of the satyrs riding boars, by the way.
What?
It just doesn't really work.
Sounds like a graphical snappy to me.
No, it just wasn't done very well.
Now, can I get through your brambles?
Yeah. It'd be pretty awful if
No,
not.
it sort of block the
These are the
characters.
brambles that only hurt people they don't like.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, WoW Classic, I said I did enjoy it. I mean, I just basically just leveled just quietly by myself for a few afternoons. Hooray! The village of... yeah, whatever. Which way is exit?
Is the shaman still here that no one's killed? Or is this my imagination?
Alright, top left, spiders. Or...
Oh, good, because I've got top right zombies.
I assume we want to go to the spiders for the Spider Queen. Oh, now I'm getting mobs teleporting.
Well, I'm confused. I'm gonna hit M. No. L? No.
M for map. L for portal.
L for leather. Oh.
Come on, guys. Just understand there. Defend your village. Don't wait for the mobs to skip in.
Left or right?
I don't know. JK, can you remember which way we go? I mean, obviously we can go either way.
Satyrs, run away. Ooh, oh, hell.
I've just run out towards the spiders because I think we want to kill the Spider Queen.
Okay, can you put a portal down for me? Because I'm about to do something stupid, I think.
Then I will... Oh, so do we want to kill the mini-boss? Assume we do. Is this the Spider Queen that Baka was so excited about? One thing I missed about Dungeon Siege is you get XP for healing people, which I really liked.
Yeah, encourages it.
You know what I missed?
Dungeon Defenders is always there for us.
Tomorrow.
I still want to play Dead Island because I want to hate it. I want to hate it on stream so hard.
Oh, hello. Who's this?
Hi everyone, I see a small cave. I'm entering the cave. I would like it if you join me. Oh wait, you're all already in here. Yes, I know you... Again, this is why we have communication. This is why we say things out loud. Why we do call-outs. We don't just go, hey guys, I found this cool thing. You're dead. You're all dead.
Everybody's dead, Dave.
But yeah, but we're going to play... We're playing a combination of very old, very new... very old, very, very old LAN games. We've done Total Annihilation. Dead Island was an immensely disappointing game, but it might be alright on revisiting because I have very low expectations. Like when I watched the Doom movie, I enjoyed it the second time I watched it because I had extremely low expectations.
Someone got any mana pots? They can spare?
Frostbite Shrine. What does that do?
It just you lose your toes.
Yeah,
Nice.
the Frostbite Stone weapon is infused with the essence of frost.
Brilliant.
And fire at the same time.
Well, it's just going to melt. Oh, Jake, I nearly always put a portal up, by the way. I lost time with Dead Island when I lost my patience with it. When my two things. So it takes place after the zombie apocalypse. I went to a town and they'd fucking set up, and one of the guys was trying to charge me like $1,500 for a piece of pipe. I was like, what did you do? Holy shit, zombies have invaded, and your first thought is to rip the fucking plumbing off of all the houses and start to sell it to people. Fuck you. I want to kill this person, but apparently that wasn't something you're allowed to do. And then I'm out in the middle of nowhere. My weapon is damaged, so I have to repair my weapon at a workbench in the middle of nowhere, and I had to leave money on the workbench in the middle of nowhere so I can repair my weapon. I'm like, it doesn't make any sense. You haven't tried even slightly to make any thematic sense why I am paying money to a fucking workbench. Yeah, screw that. Zombie apocalypse.
Yeah. I'll just have it for free. Oh, what the hell? I was trapped there. Wow. I died.
I don't mind the concept of having to pay to repair weapons. That's fine. But you have to have it thematically make sense, or it just feels like a weird game mechanic. But yeah, we would like to try that one. Oh God. I'm struggling to kill these guys. I'm going to come round. Hellgate London no longer has multiplayer. The remake doesn't have it, and all the servers are dead for the old Hellgate.
Now there's the thing. On Steam, they're not telling you that many games have multiplayer even when they do have it. Strange. The details in the sort of games, like for example TA, goes, no, it hasn't got multiplayer. I'm like, yes it has.
Like which game?
E.g. TA.
Which GTA?
I can't. Sorry?
Which GTA?
EA. Total Annihilation.
Oh, right. That's mostly
Sometimes
because...
it'll just list them as single player. I'm like, I know
It's...
the fact it's got multiplayer,
That
just don't
is
bother.
because... No, it's because Total Annihilation is so old that when they put it on there, Steam didn't have the ability to tag games of having multiplayer. That's what that will be.
The tags haven't been added.
The tags haven't been added, yeah.
Okay.
Regarding Unrailed, so my current game I'm working on, it is called, hold on, I should be able to remember it. It's called Nomancer. It has got very, very good support for remote play together anywhere. So I have used it. We will be doing a recording of about an hour's worth of 4-player playthrough on that. I won't stream it. I will record it locally at high quality and then upload it. But yeah,
Which is better?
K teleports you to... It kills you. It's in case you get stuck, I think.
Accidentally pressed K.
Yeah, I've done that, and you got to wait, and then you just teleport like 6 feet away. I think it teleports you to your portal.
I can no longer hover on my mouse over thing. For some reason.
Did you press another button that turns off the tooltips?
No, as in mouse hovering doesn't do anything. I have to click on something to realise it's my mouse.
Alright, there's no clicking on items, so that's a bit odd. You sure the window hasn't just lost focus or something stupid?
No, because clicking around loads. I mean, probably has something stupid like that, but not that I can fix easily.
Yeah, I really like Nomancer. Nomancer, the pitch of it was Gauntlet meets Pikmin. It's really good. I'm really quite proud of it. The last map has had its first final pass today. So at that point, Backer will go through and give them all the thumbs up and fix the ones that don't get a thumbs up. And then we should hopefully hit the second stage of early access, which is all the game is available. And then I need to do a whole bunch of very exciting play through the entire base game with a brand new character and make sure it's possible What skills have I got coming up I care about? No. Yeah. Oh, Nymph. Yes. Stinging Nettles. Brilliant. 9% chance to spend half mana. Wow, that is a particularly overstated animation for that lady spawning. It's alright, I've got a Nymph now. That'll help. And my Briar is slightly poisonous. So if somebody bites my Briars, and not 2 or 3 days, they'll be dead. I played Satisfactory Beta very briefly, and I was absolutely right in what I said when I saw the trailer. I said, that looks very pretty, and it's going to be very, very, very simple and dumbed down. Lo and behold, a very pretty, simple, dumbed down game. And if you try and push the game even a slight bit hard, it falls over because it's drawing too much.
Tweak that by now.
No, because fundamentally, Fortress Craft runs on a grid-based system, so there are assumptions you can make. Satisfactory's all got fancy pants Bezier curves and stuff between stuff. You can't maths your way out of that. They've fundamentally made it complex, and because of that, the game is much, much, much simpler and barfs at a much smaller number of machines. Fortress Craft, you can get about 1.5 million machines going before it starts to really just sort of die. Satisfactory, Factorio, about 60,000, give or take. Satisfactory, not even close to that. It just can't do that many because they're too complicated. So yeah, looks very pretty. Didn't really enjoy the gameplay. What was the one we played? Mindustry. Mindustry, on the other hand, absolutely fantastic. Imagine Factorio, but not shit. Very much like Factorio. Resources, conveyor belts, two-dimensional, but it's strong tower defense. Oh, I've just frozen up again. Oh, it unfroze. Cool. But yes, very, very, very strong.
Have you got the game set to fast, by any chance?
No. Okay. It's probably just waiting for the server to come back with something. Haha! Eat slightly poisoned brambles, you snakes.
I had a thought.
Really?
Yep, for games. We basically one game a day, obviously, but they like thematically choose a day for, like, Wednesdays is TA day, Mondays is Dungeon Defenders day.
Well, we could do Wednesdays is RTS day.
Yeah, for that.
Well, we have a
Rotate games on stream a bit more.
Well, the problem is we really like Dungeon Defenders. It's one of those, we did play quite a lot of awful games. And Dungeon Defenders is a genuinely excellent game. We haven't got to the point where it gets grindy. It will get grindy when you got to the point where the only way to get an upgraded bit of gear is it's when you have to run a map for 8 or 10 hours and hope that there's an upgrade. That's the point where it stops being fun. But that's unlikely we'll play that far. But I would like to look at the new maps.
Yes, me too.
There is a green.
Some of the skins as well.
There's a green sword here, but if anybody who likes stabby things.
Oh, where are you?
I'm on the.
So which is, I'm getting this right? So energy is just my total mana pool, and energy regeneration is how quickly you recover that. Yes.
Energy is your total mana pool. Yes, I think intelligence directly affects your regeneration. Intelligence increases your elemental damage, vitality damage, and energy regeneration rate. Yeah, it's a green melee weapon there.
It's got health regen on that hacker stole.
I don't see a green melee weapon.
Well, I assume somebody else picked it up. I'm not using melee. Oh, locked up again. Oh, that's some.
4 there by Adam.
Oh, I'm a long way away. If you could bring it along.
Okay, no problem.
JK says if you have it, you attack. I'll use the spear.
I have a spear. I have a sharp short sword of the betrayer.
That's the green one.
It's level 15. So
great. So none of us can use it for, well, quite a while.
And that question for you guys.
Way!
You ding.
No.
Oh.
Just way free XP.
Yep. Is it energy there?
My satyr is absolutely just
Satyr.
poning stuff. It's satyr. Is it no, it's a nymph, so whatever. Yeah, I don't know why I thought I would summon a satyr. It doesn't make any sense at all. Yes, a nymph.
What do you use? I was just thinking about the conversation we were having yesterday about words and things we were saying. What do you use to clean your teeth?
Stick.
Thanks.
The blood of my enemies. Yeah, I think we had this conversation. I'm from the West Country. We don't say tooth. We say tooth.
Yeah.
But
And what small device do you do sums with?
your fucking mum. I don't mock your voice, although it's easy to do. I have a question. How can we all speak with British accents when we are from outer space and there is no Britain?
RP, that's how you do it.
Come on, Brambles. There are bad guys everywhere. Brambles! Actually, the Brambles are pretty good now.
They're pretty good now, yeah, they're getting good. Actually, been able to not completely run out of mana all the time, that's nice.
I'm really glad we did that side quest, by the way, where we picked up a weapon we can't use for 8 levels.
Really?
He means the word calculator.
It took you years to say that.
Again, making fun of regional accents is the lowest form of puerility.
It is.
No, you're right. Making jokes about cock beads, anal beads are.
Yeah.
Or the titty spider, which is the first boss we'll fight.
Oh, there we go. Tab out and in again. And oh, I curse about them.
It's interesting, they've got whole ragdoll for killing bad guys. And again, it's just very unsatisfying to kill mobs in this.
There's some down south the way, you just walked straight past them.
Possibly.
I'm gonna, your
Oh.
just lagged it out or something. I'm gonna
You know
run all
what,
the way
guys?
down here.
I think I'm going to call it a day.
Alrighty.
This has been
Fair enough.
good fun.
Yes, we'll probably carry on with this one. I'd like to see a bit more in the first area. Yeah, thank you for joining us.
I'm looking forward to playing Dungeon Defenders tomorrow then.
Okay, well, we'll see what we can arrange.
See you guys.
Could do some-
Bye for now. No, I'm running in circles. I can cast brambles.
Okay, that's okay. I'm a bit low on everything. Just really
Yeah.
top my head back again.
No, the way I pronounce it is is calculator, but that's just because I'm from the West Country. So it's a broad A rather than a there's proper terms for it. Broad A rather than a sharp A. It's not cal, it's coal, as in calcium.
Well, one of the ones that struck me quite strange is the Irish way of saying volume.
Volume.
Sorry, not volume. Column. Column. How do you say column?
Well, column.
Yeah.
Column.
Volume.
I've never heard that.
Volume like volume. I'm like, what?
Isn't that the guy that stole the One Ring?
Yeah, column. The other one that they do say in Ireland is brilliant. They don't say film. They say film.
Film.
Did you see that?
Hard L.
Oh, what was that guy we worked with at Airtel? What was his name? Irish guy.
Stuart?
I can't remember.
Oh, fuck.
But he talked exactly like Father Dougal from Father Ted. But he'd go, "Hello there, Adam. Did you have a good weekend? Did you see any good films?" And I'm like, you talk just like the man off the telly.
Haven't you put a portal in somewhere? Oh, you haven't.
Dale, tell it to my portal. Teleport to my portal.
I have.
No, teleport to my portal.
Hold on. Let me see Cal's portal to go back to.
No, you should just be able to re-teleport to my portal.
Yep. Coming. Here we go.
I forgot this was by the Grim Dawn people, and this does feel like a nicer Grim Dawn. Like, nice sky, nice
I gotta give him points for it. It's pretty.
It's pretty, yeah. It's not graphically modern, but it's nice. You know, green rolling hills and forests and
The rocks look nice.
yeah,
and
like
it does look-
it's nice.
Yeah, you convinced you in that landscape.
Whereas Grim Dawn is horrible. It's all fucking mud and rain because it's set in England.
Are you still standing here? 'Cause I need to dump this off. And I'll pick something shite.
Oh, cool. How many more can I get for more nymphs?
What's the point? Skills? No more skill points.
Alright, let me heal everyone. Be healed a bit.
Thank you. Can you give me some mana as well?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, hold on.
People seem to be
That's
doing it in
health.
just grabbing all the pots. I'm like, I need the health. Yeah.
So traits recharging. Yes, but not for a bunch more levels.
Oh,
My grove will give you something or other, and more wolves, and I can also do plague, but I don't want to cast plague because that doesn't feel very. That makes me the bad guy. What have you been playing then, Malcolm? So I've played Doom Eternal. It's astounding. It's just so good, apart from a couple of niggles. But overall, really, 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 not just good, but like you can't believe it's in the same generation of games as other games. It's so good. It's one of those. It's like the Spider-Man game. You're playing it going, is this genuinely still on the same PS4 Pro hardware that could barely run blah 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 game that I played a few weeks ago. So I've enjoyed that. Sadly, the multiplayer is complete shash. Doom Eternal and Doom 2016, both just unbelievable. And I've been enjoying Borderlands 3 because they've just released a second bit of DLC and it just came out on Steam. So some of my friends have only just got around to buying it because they didn't buy it when it came out a year ago. They bought it on Steam at 50% off, I might point out.
I got it free with my CPU.
Well, sort of, yeah. I guarantee you were charged a whole bunch of extra money on your CPU for the privilege of your free game, but yeah. Holy shit, JK's on fire.
Literally.
Not literally.
No.
Oh. It's bizarre.
There's like abandoned boat there.
The stats are bizarre. Like, this thing is way better in levels, but gives me about a third of the energy regen. Did you turn the reflections up to max, by the way? Because everything has actually just got proper reflections.
Reflection quality low.
Oh, crank it up. I'll crank it up. Yeah, no, for Rob. Rob was having problems.
Ambient occlusion. What's HBAO plus?
It's Horizon-based ambient occlusion version 2. Yes, on.
Oh, there's a mob here with a star on its head. Run away.
Oh, really? That sounds fun.
Yeah,
Wow.
that sounds bad. Run away. Ah, bollocks. I was getting chased down by some crows.
Okay, let's see if we can...
How's your wrist, by the way?
It's alright. It's not too much. I mean, it's just mostly just holding down the mouse, so it's not too bad.
Okay. It's got massive legs, but oh, it crashed out.
Nice.
Yeah, brilliant.
Oh yeah, I see you mean about the mob with the star. That
I presume it's not one I've just accidentally marked with something, was it?
no, it's that JK's just soloing. We'll just leave him to it.
Gonna have to. Let's wait for this to start up again. Right, here we go.
And it dropped one piece of pristine plumage. Brilliant.
Yeah.
So we've got one completed Boarhide charm. Now, JK, you'll have to remind me, once the charm is completed, You can't upgrade it anymore. You can't combine 2 charms to make a Boarhide Plus. Is that correct? Because we have 1 Boarhide charm, which has got the amazing enhancement of 5 armor, 10% cold, and 10% bleeding resistance. What's it? Armor that's just like a plastic bag. So if you bleed, it just fills the armor up with blood. How does that work? Yeah, I like Borderlands 3. It's they have definitely improved Borderlands 3. Well, I have a board charm if anybody feels they're dying more than is appropriate. We haven't completed any other charms yet, though.
Trying to join back in the way.
You are in.
Alright, I'm not going to my client. There we go. My client's saying his name. To just remind me, I need to spend points on things.
Oh, I can cast Taunt as well. I'm not going to, but I can.
So you're making your pets go and attack thing.
I've just put heal on right click as well, so that should help.
That's a good idea. Yoink. Can you put a map, a portal down?
Yes,
Not-
Yep, there's one down. Yeah, I did enjoy Borderlands 3. The run and gun is a lot better than 2, but the story it's just so cutscene after cutscene, just unskippable story-based area, and you're like, I just want to do short, funny missions and get loot. I don't want to have to mess around with any of this stuff. So I think they messed up there a bit. But yeah, I mean, honestly, dude, don't be a stranger. You know, I'm always around. I mean, if you're interested in taking part in LockDown LAN, please do. We could always do with more people. We have this weird issue that sometimes it's just me, and then someone turns up at 5 minutes to 9 before we start streaming, and sometimes we have 8 people going, "What can we all play?" I'm like, "Well, we were planning to play this 4-player game." So if you want me to chuck you an invite or some such, that'd be fine. So dead.
Brambles down, please.
No, not for another while. I will do when it's recharged.
Well, we just suddenly stop at the water. You can't swim in it or run in deeper.
Well, my nymph can. There you go. Brambles!
Brilliant.
So
A bit more protection.
we are recording every episode, popping them all up on YouTube as well. No, you see, part of the focus of this particular stream is definitely to play older games. Path of Exile is obviously widely played, and we would just get completely drowned. The problem with Path of Exile, as I've said before, Path of Exile hates the player. It genuinely treats you like scum. It's incredibly grindy. It's very, very unforgiving. It's way too mean. And I don't have time for that. I love the concept of their potions. I love the concept of weapons gaining experience. It was great. Really good. But a game that expects you. So if you've been playing the game more than 2 weeks, a particular character, and you screw up spending a skill point, it is quicker to restart a new character than to save up for the reagents to redo your skills. And at that point, I'm like, I do not have time for a game development team with that approach. Yeah. What the hell, JK? How are you just on a one-man killing spree here?
They keep moving. I'm just trying to shoot and predict where they go. I did to ask questions about how to what to choose to level.
Alright.
You don't remember either.
I don't think I ever did your particular bit of magic.
Okay, fine.
Oh, JK's finally managed to pull more than he can kill.
There
we go.
You know how to assign the points though, what they mean. To me, it looks like I may make a permanent commitment. Not sure if that's right.
I don't think respecking is too bad on this game.
So it's like basically, I've got a square box, and I put 11 points into the progress bar on the side, and I've got a choice of.
Yeah, basically you have a choice. You can either improve your current skills or spend points up the left box to improve your to give you access to new skills. That also improves your base stats as well.
I'm wondering if so where I've got a square box and a dot and then a dot. Oh, I see. So you put points into the box on the side to then
Yeah,
unlock the squares and circles.
That's correct. Yeah, squares don't have a previous requirement. Circles have a previous requirement. Yes.
And if I then pump that in, does that then flatten the stuff I put into the bar chart?
No. So basically, you can see. So at 1 point, you get access to the lowest tier. At 4 points, the next tier, then 10 points and 16 points.
Yeah. So I want to save up for the top tier.
Well,
Down, or want to go from the bottom up?
how you want to progress is kind of. Is there a skill that you really want in any of your current tiers? If not, just put points in. Well, if there is, then go for that one. Otherwise, save up your points. Yeah. Well, then you can basically. You can do the equivalent of tech rushing, essentially, by just putting points in the left bar.
Alright, I've got it.
I like Diablo 3's approach. I like the riff runs. I like the infinite difficulty concept.
Yeah.
A lot. Which they did nick from Torchlight, to be fair, but I still like it.
Well, someone just nicked a load of stuff.
Oh, come on. Let me at least look at the gear before you nab it.
Yeah.
And honestly, every time you pick something up, chuck your old one down.
All I've got in mind is health pot. That's it.
I've got a shield that I got really, really, really early on. And it's level 12 and I still can't use it. I don't know how I managed to end up with a level 12 shield, but there we go.
Ooh. So 7 intelligence or 52 energy.
Yeah, that's the one I chucked down. But yeah, don't forget, every time you pick something up, just chuck the other ones down.
Both that one as well. Nice. I've got both the intelligence and energy buffs.
Yeah, Jackie, someone picked up one of the there was a ring, and I was looking at it going, do I want it? Do I not? And then someone just went, cool, yoink, click, click.
Well, you can have it back if you want. I found another one.
No, I dropped that. No. As I said, it's. I just want to make sure everyone remembers. Don't just fill up your gear, your inventory with all your old stuff.
Yeah, that'd be
Gold's just not worth anything. Certainly not till the very end of the game. Anyway, it's just not worth anything. A bit like Diablo, where gold basically is all you need to what's the word? Repair. Other than that, you don't need it to hit proper end game.
Yeah, at that point it's just trivial anyway. There's so much thrown at you.
Why is there no bows dropping? I've still got this same bow. I think the backer gave me. I've had it for about an hour now. I've seen about 3 bows drop and about 900 fucking swords.
Did you go into the cave?
I have gone into a natural cave.
I like the fact there isn't a loading screen to go into different areas. You just sort of walk in and off you go. Sort of thing.
We've lost backer. Oh no! Did it crash for you too?
Silence.
Well, Diablo 3 has that concept of now what do they call it? It's not called specialized loot. It's called something else. So it only drops loot that's suitable for your character. And it's bizarre because it's like you run around on a monk. It's like someone placed all your favorite monk gear in advance as like a special present to you. So this is pure randomness, and we're just here going, like, why are there literally no bows and no spear? I haven't seen these spears either. I think between Backer and I think we've seen 3 bows, including white ones, maybe 5 bows.
There's quite a lot of crappier stuff in here.
Yeah, but it's no point. The white stuff's not even worth looking at.
Exactly. I'm still wanting Linen simple reps, and they've got more energy regeneration than the ones that are being dropped here.
Yeah,
reasoning.
This is an early game for this genre. I mean, this pre Diablo 3. I mean, even Diablo 3 itemization is
Diablo
bollocks.
2, well, Diablo 3 is genre setting, isn't it? It's sort of the
Diablo 3 did an excellent job on itemization. Diablo 2, really not. Diablo 3 was I think the first time they had enough time and a big enough team to really make a good job, and a really, really good job of it.
Because the problem with one of the problems with 2 was the fact that you get some gold gear. And, there's a set of this. I'll go and get the set. You never get the set.
Nah. Well, you could. You had to join. Yeah, join training games. Yeah.
But then people would gouge the fuck out of you. So
yeah,
you
but then there were fixed prices for most.
$5 million gold.
But that was they were fixed prices for most things in Diablo. Like there was accepted prices for stuff. So in Diablo 3, of course, they added the auction house, so you could then formalize the process that already existed in Diablo 2, and then all the whiners who never played endgame Diablo 2 went, "Oh, what's this shit?" That's very much how Diablo 2 worked.
But then obviously that was like what, 10 years later? More than that. I can't remember when the two different.
Oh, 2 was 12, 14 years or something like that. Oh no, he's.
So there'd be a bunch of new kiddies. So you just died. I'll run away and put a portal down for you.
Yeah, it was people who had never played endgame Diablo 2 whining about Diablo 3, essentially allowing you to not have endgame Diablo 2 be a freaking nightmare. Like the concept of you completing your set bonuses in Diablo 2 was just. Yeah, I mean, you.
That's 79p in my Battle.net account.
Yeah, I mean, you can do. You can absolutely get your sets into Diablo 2, but my god, are you going to have to put some insane hours in. Oh. Many loots. No.
The sound for picking up money is like you're being smacked in the face with a thing. There's some bands of endurance here, 46 health. I'll get the gold out of the way.
Unfortunately, I always just
agility.
I end up just stacking health and mana regen quite often because I don't like dying. I'm impressed I have no health potions, mana potions, by the way, because I don't actually, unless I've been accidentally spaffing the key, which is possible. No, I don't need any. I haven't run out of mana because I just spaff.
I have that lot.
I don't think JK needs them. That's why he's dropped them.
Oh, lovely. Beautiful.
So this was after Dungeon Siege, and Dungeon Siege had already implemented a number of loot improvements. So it's surprising this has just got like the A key to pick up everything. It's great, but not if you then are always the first one to pick it all up because it's not sharing it. Whereas Borderlands, if you pick up ammo or health, it maxes you out and then shares it. Yeah, it took a long time for games to realise that when you're playing online, a lot of people will not share. It's
things are they're stupid and.
Was it? I guess it was Warcraft implemented instance loot first. Don't remember when. Diablo 2 never had it. Diablo 3 did, and obviously Borderlands 3 has now got it.
We come out now.
Yeah, it's done. It's done. It's empty.
Okay.
I am gonna go and grab a drink though. As soon as I am gonna not feel like I'm gonna die. No, I think Bacchus had an internet failure. We've lost him. And I have a completed. Oh, yeah, just one completed charm. I can't remember how you combine them. All right, I'm back in a moment with a drink. Please don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe. That's what they say.
Not that I had an internet crash, it's just the game crashed and.
Oh, you went silent last. We thought you had
back. What?
We thought you had crashed and had an internet failure.
Right, I sat down and looked around for my pad. Went, where is it?
What?
It's over at Dungeon Defenders.
I know.
Yeah.
No, I have to. We have to offer. We have to be variety streamers, boys and girls. Like I said, having played Dungeon Defenders further than you two, there is a point where it stops being fun, and you do want to savor the journey. I mean, JK we can regale you with stories of we would start Dungeon Defenders at about 6, set up all our defenses in a hardcore game by 6:30, and then just leave it. Just keep a vague eye on it till what 11:30. and then see what
In the meantime, then,
something else.
well, play another game.
Well, we kind of would keep an eye on it. The problem was, at that point, you need to get to a very high level, and you just need to plow through thousands of bits of gear in the hope of... Is it Trans... No, not Trans Plus. Trans Plus Plus? I can't remember what it is. But yeah, it stops being fun. But we essentially would hit the end of progression, and they'd never programmed in something to the equivalent of Paragon or Guardian levels. It just didn't exist. Whereas other games have. Now, part of the reason I'm happy to go back to Dungeon Defenders is there is now an entire new progression section, an entire new selection of maps. We've done the first one, which was quite good. That was the underwater one. Those maps are ported across from Dungeon Defenders Eternity, which is quite nice. So I'm hoping those give better loot. But basically, JK, we were in a position where all of the maps we could do trivially and hilariously. We just stomped them. We could just set up and leave it. And then we go on to the next map, and we can't even finish setting up our beginnings of our base where we got destroyed. So it was very poorly balanced, unfortunately. But hopefully, as I said, hopefully, it's for true. Hold on. So this is my point. So I have a bit of armor, 2 health regeneration per second, and 45 health regeneration. A new drop requires much more strength and has 1% less health regeneration. Brilliant. But I do get 3 more armor. Yeah. Hold on, let's have a look.
Ooh, beads of energy.
Oh. I guess I want to go for refresh, or I could consider my second mastery, which will probably be hunting. What's spirit? Life stealing. Rogue is going invincible. Defense is not being stabbed. Runes is paid for. Storm is lightning. Earth is lightning. I think I'll have got hunting, because that gets me slightly faster bows. Herbal remedy. Okay, I think I'll get one there and one there. There we go. You have been rewarded an extra pack. Oh, brilliant. Wow. So, for those of you watching on stream, you can see my inventory is nice and neat. It isn't in the slightest bit full. It absolutely did not need to be extended at this point. But thanks, game. Lots of bows for sale.
I've got a couple of essences here. Do we need them?
Essences are... Yes. Essences are combinables to make things. Essence of Athena, Essence of the Golden Fleece. Yeah, these bows are all shit. So my current bow has energy leech and bonus damage. These bows are all... This bow's got nothing and costs 2,500.
Who needs strength?
I guess JK's Mr. Strength.
Right, I'm dropping on the floor here for you. Energy regen, definitely need that.
I'll continue to grab the essence. If anybody wants any, let me know. I'll let you know what we've got, because you need to do them in groups of 3.
Oh, so you have to put 3 essences in.
You put 3 essences to get. You have to put 3 essences together to combine them.
Oh, okay.
Or more.
Okay.
I think it's 5 for some. This one looks alright, but not for 138,000. So 10 times my gold, and I would describe the bow as alright.
I've got 10,000 gold if anybody needs any. That's a lot or not, to be honest.
I have 18,000, but again, I don't have. Well, it's not because I've got one item here that costs 10,000, so I'll flog that. But yeah, it's not as if I'm looking at the. I'm not looking at that loot going, you know what, guys, that's a really good bow. Can anyone got any money? I'm looking at them going,
Worse than what I'm wearing now.
yeah. Good to see you again, Malcolm. I will poke you a Discord invite if you want to come along and join our lockdown LAN shenanigans. Oh, did someone hoover up all the loot? Nope, there it is. I was going to just grab it all and flog it. Doubt it will be worth much, but we don't lose anything for dying, so might as well. Let's see if he's meowing at me, or am I hallucinating? He is standing there.
There's a cow going move in the game.
Right. Okay. I don't think. I think it was more Cepheus than a cow.
Can't hear him.
Oh, good boy.
There's a portal here, by the way, a level portal thing.
Okay, I'm just going to flog all the shit. If anyone needs any money, I guess let me know.
Strike me as a bow and arrow sort.
And a letter that I can sell. I won't because I don't know what it is. The letter. And just to check, he has one bow that is kind of all right, and now it only requires 4 times my money. Brilliant. Yeah. That seems like a waste of.
Sword and shield, not your style. I think you'll find what you're looking for here. My pleasure.
Can someone throw me a town portal, or are you guys still? Oh, you guys are still in town. Never mind.
There you go. Oh, no.
No, that definitely was a cat. I'll be 2 moments. I'm just going to put something in my cat.
Come on, you. At the gay bar, gay bar, gay bar.
I've lost interest in this one.
Yeah.
A friend of mine, her cat just went from kittenhood to cathood, so she had a bunch of kitten food left over, which I've got, and Cephas had some earlier, and now he refuses to eat anything else. He's like, Father, bring me the nice kitten food. Like, yes, but you have to eat some of the other food. But yeah, I like this game. I do. I'd say I really like the setting rather than the art itself. I really like the setting, but the combat is just immensely unsatisfying.
There's a bow over here. Switch it.
Say over here. Can you just press the AR button? Where are you? You're to the right.
The A button. Yeah, oak straight bow.
Oh, that's white.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but we're not doing white items.
It's on the Xbox controller. You should pick that one up.
I don't think it works. It doesn't work.
Yeah, it does. It works perfect with Time Defender.
So this game is ported to put the Switch. Apparently the Switch port's really good. I believe it's on consoles as well, and it suffers from a poorly thought out conversion interface.
Is it less boring?
JK, what's your damage, by the way, JK? Just out of curiosity, what's your DPS? What's everyone's DPS right now, in fact? It's on your inventory screen. On the right, bottom right.
13. Attack damage 17. DPS 13.
39. Okay, mine's at 23. Okay, I don't feel quite so bad. But it's just that, JK, you just wander in and everything dies. Whereas I go, I'm going to fire arrows at this guy. 10 or 15 seconds later, he will fall over dead with some arrows in him.
So how does this work? It's a bit of better weapon. It's a 20 armor, extra strength, extra energy. Sorry, great. And then less injury regeneration than my level 14 armor that I've got on me.
That's how random numbers work, unfortunately. They didn't do such a range system as other games.
So should I hold out for better gear or not?
Well, is that better?
No. Well
then chuck it.
it's only a little bit worse, but it's got a big buff to energy.
Well, are you running out of energy?
Yes.
Then that's what you should buff.
Yeah.
Right, buff your critical path.
Yeah. Then I'm not going to regenerate it as quickly. So. Yeah.
It might just be because Dungeon Defenders is just such a wonderful clusterfuck of particles that this seems very tame by comparison. It's a bit like playing another shooter after playing Diablo, Borderlands 2. You're like, the guns are a bit.
Where's my slide?
Yeah, well, it's not that. It's just like you just get these enormous guns with massive color projectiles through it, and it's really cool. And then other games just don't really sort of do that huge sort of in your face visuals. Like I would never like to play. Well, I have done. I've got Borderlands 2 VR, but it's not good in VR. Unfortunately.
They look lovely, don't they?
Yeah, but I mean, JK, you remember what it's like during a high-level monster fest in Dungeon Defenders? Because we played a lot of Dungeon Defenders recently, like 40 or 50 hours. So that is just crazy. We should say you should come and join us though. We're about at the point where we're going to start some of the new maps, which I hope will be good. We've just managed Glitter Helm on hard. We've just managed Misty Mire on easy. And I remember this bit. The Spider Queen's at the top of this hill.
So everybody hurry up and level up. Yeah. Now level 10.
It was a fair spot. Beast and
Skill. Velocity. Increase damage and speed of my ice shard. Yeah. Come get some. Still doing 13 DPS. Bloody hell.
Yeah, don't forget that's with your bow, not your spells.
No, it's I have a staff.
Okay, with your staff, not your spells.
Yeah, 12 fire damage.
Yeah, that's if you hit them with your staff, I assume.
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
doing that.
Yeah. I was just curious because I've got no baseline. I didn't know whether 12 was amazing or just horrendously embarrassing.
I don't know, actually find out what damage you're doing.
Oh, hold on. Is that better? Powder Rats of Energy. Slightly better. No, not better at all. Ah, Old Elysius. Apparently that was mentioned by someone earlier.
Oh, dibs. Those look better than mine. I'll throw you my old ones down there.
Oh, they're still warm. Ugh. No, see, mine have got extra health and health regeneration and energy regeneration. Like, they've got +2 energy regeneration and 26% energy regeneration. Oh my god, that is a lot of bad guys. So, full marks then for the sheer volume of the encounters, but negative points for me having precisely 0 skills to deal with multiple attackers. So I just have to pick one and put arrows into it, until the next one dies. I have got some beads here. Does anyone not have beads? Are they still after their first set of beads to pop in?
I'm still after whatever is in bottom.
Yeah.
Cock ring.
But does anyone have any beads? Needs any beads? Baka, have you got beads? Okay. Well, if you need beads with defensive beads, let me know.
Whoa. Oh, crap, dead. Can I teleport to my own portal?
Oh, let me put a portal down for you. I think so.
Right, how do I do that?
But teleport to my portal because it seems easier.
Right.
Okay, now I have an actual skill for firing arrows.
Ooh, lovely.
Okay, I'm going into the ancient ruins. Someone's already there. Wait for me, sparkly man. You're so sparkly. Look at you. Red sparkles, green sparkles, blue sparkles. I don't know what any of them do.
Ooh, you go down again.
I don't know.
Yeah, downstairs twice.
JK, was this game randomly generated? Was every level the same? I really don't remember. I remember the Spider Queen mountain, but I can't remember whether like how they joined up was randomized or not. No, okay, not randomized. Okay. Very, very Dungeon Siege then. Again, if you've got any guys got any plumage, boar hide, bat fangs, venom sacs, disease plumage, monster blood, or essence of the X, please do bung it my way and I will accumulate it. And if you want a full one, let me know.
As soon as you finish fighting, I've got about 4.
Wait, so when you press A, it just picks up all detritus on the entire screen, not just what you're nearby, all of it.
Oh wow!
Like from miles away. No. Oh wow, my heal is not doing very much of your health.
Luckily, the health pots aren't too limited in terms of timers.
Amazing. Health potion. This restores health. Lesser host potion. This restores health. Okay, there's a. Oh man, maybe this guy will drop a nice bow because he's the prince of the bow. Oh god, that hurts. It's I have 1,000 health and my heal does like 160.
Right, I'm way back to you now.
Ah, hold on, let me pop a portal down. Short bird dexterity. Is that an upgrade for you, Baka? It's probably an upgrade for me.
Certainly seems like it.
Well, depends what the old one is.
It depends. Like you were saying, you want to look for a yellow bow. So.
Well, I've got a yellow bow. I just need a better yellow bow.
Right. Oh, Spike Club of Terror in green.
Cool. Okay, JK, thank you. He says, "Well, oh yeah, there we go." So we're looking for the chests. Spike Club of Terror is great if I use clubs, even terrible ones.
Can I drop these on the floor for you?
Yes, I will hit A. I do like the brambles though. That's a satisfying skill. My main attack is not.
I think once it's sort of high enough level and it acts as a protective barrier, I think it'd be quite useful to sit inside it and just pew pew at mobs.
Yeah, unfortunately, obviously the mobs level up at the same. But yeah, I get better versions of it. Oh, bollocks! I need to pick that up. Hold on. I've got 9 health potions. Sorry. I thought I had 9. I thought I had 0 health potions and I had to press 9 to use them. In fact, I have 9 health potions and I need to press 0 to use them. Right. That makes a bit more sense. I've dropped my potions I don't need. Yeah. Well, as I said, JK, the problem with that is you don't then look at the game, do you? You just look at the health bars. Warcraft suffers horribly from this. So does Diablo. So you just look at you just play the game against the massive health bars. So I agree it makes the game easier, more sort of razor edged, but worse. I would find it hard to argue it makes the game better because you don't look at them. I mean that's but without it, it's hard. Yeah. I agree. I'd love to come up with a blue bow.
Rambo.
Blue bow is cool. Call of the Hunt. Is that what I use? No, hold on. Call of the Hunt. Hold on. Baka, have you put levels into bowing?
Yes.
Have you got Call of the Hunt?
Not yet.
Okay, so this bow gives 2 levels to Call of the Hunt. Let me just equip it. Do I get 2 levels of Call of the Hunt regardless? No. Okay, well this bow is a bit above us then. But it's a bow that boosts... oh, there's one. So blue is a mastery boosting thing then, I guess. So what were those braces? So Baka, you'll get... Are you specialising in bowing? But which you primary, bowing or nature? Bowing. Okay, then I will chuck you this bowing bow. What was the bracer set?
Don't know, so I don't have them.
I'll just check I haven't got them. No.
Must be Baka then, or Bandrag or it.
Can you have to tell us? Because we have to revel in your loot or go, oh my god, that's my set, my skill thing. Oh, right. No, but just roughly what is it, right? Like defense or bowing? I forgot hunting. Oh, really? Oh, well.
I'm running away from my life, so I haven't got a health pot.
Oh, right. What's that? That looks good for you anyway. Strength and hitting. That's a big frost effect. I wonder what that's about. Oh, another Prince of the Storm. Hiding in the... well, let me move around the corner so we can see him. How come we're getting loads of gear for level 14? Is it just badly laid out? Or... is it because there's more of us and we're not getting enough XP? Or are we just so good that we're just ruffle stomping the hard stuff? That's interesting.
Really?
Don't shoot me. Yeah, that's what I mean. We seem to be ahead. Like, I mean, I definitely missed a lot of side quests. Oh, Max Williams out of hit range for a heal.
Yeah, bollocks.
Oh, a demon dog that breathes fire. Let me put some brambles up. A magical stone golem. Brambles. A frost-dealing elven print. Brambles. That's it. Brambles is the solution to all things.
Well, you know what the rule is, don't you?
If in doubt,
They're all
brambles.
teachers they're all teachers hiding, pretending to get, you know, like in Scooby-Doo, you know. Like, please don't tell my teachers. No.
Who, me? What? Brambles? Well, let me list my skills. heal,
Blah, 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 blah.
that's one. A constant buff to everyone's health and brambles. That's it. That's the thing. If I can't defeat it with brambles, we're in trouble. I'm hoping this first spider boss just rubs her skeleton titties on the brambles, because that'll give chafing and then we'll kill her easily. If not, we're in trouble. I kind of like the idea of moving faster, but not at the cost of 26% of my health regeneration.
Yeah.
We did a side quest there, though. What are you talking about? Side quest galore. It needs to have better gators, though. This is why I prefer Dungeon Siege, because Dungeon Siege was a pure linear experience around to end. You didn't miss entire side areas out because you didn't happen to wander. Because, like, if you wander down the main path first, you have the issue that you don't necessarily know there is a side path to go back and wander down until you've played the game a few times. And thank you for handing in, because I forget that that's a thing. But it's nice. It was even bump map, for heaven's sake, which is definitely early in the curve for this. Oh, this boss. Oh, God. Yeah, I remember this. No, not yet. I remember this boss. I remember that noise. Oh,
look, they all died.
Yeah, they're scripted to die, though. Oh my God, you are so imber. I'm sorry, I was here. Oh, well, you're not there. Yeah, so I again, been a while, but if memory serves, single player, if you die, that's it. You respawn, the boss has got full health. It's not in the slightest bit fun. Same as trying to do Borderlands bosses by yourself. It's just horrendous. Oh, gold. It's alright, guys. Brambles are nearly ready.
Cool. Don't need them. Oh, no.
Brambles! There. You'll notice what happened there, like guide you through the action replay. The boss saw my brambles was nearly ready and killed himself rather than face my brambles.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, Arcane Formula Death Rattle. God, these are just worse.
Shocking, isn't it?
I seem to recall this was one of my complaints about the game is, for all my, your jokes about, oh, this loot's worse, this loot's worse, this loot is genuinely not as good as the loot I've had for a long time now. And it's not as if my
Big boss fight as well.
Well, it's not as if my loot was good. Well, yeah, but it's just a majestic chest, which just gives certain loot chances of various bits. I've just popped into the cavern, the Cyclops' lair. Achievement unlocked. Nobody did this. Delete Polyphemus. No, but it's not that. I've got decent loot, so I would expect to see loot that's approximately the same, but with a couple of percent better. There's nothing wrong with my one that I was comparing with. I don't know, like it was a yeah. So I've got a Bangles. My Bangles gives me +2 health regen, plus 35% health regen, 18% energy regen. I'm happy with that. Now I would like an equivalent bit of gear with a little bit more armor and a little bit more regen, and I've just not found any for like an hour. You're saying you get better loot in the second playthrough. Great. So I'm going to play the second playthrough, play it for 5 seconds, get an upgrade, and then not get an upgrade to that piece of gear for 3 or 4 hours. That's the thing. And we're not getting slightly better stuff. I'm just getting stuff that's worse than stuff I've had for a couple of hours.
You know, it drops better loot.
Yo mama. Diablo 1.
Dungeon Defenders.
Diablo 1.
Play Diablo 1.
No. I'd rather play this using just my feet on the mouse than play Diablo 1 again.
Could you set up the webcam so we can see that?
No, can you imagine? The problem is,
Special Microsoft controllers.
the problem with Diablo is if you screw up, you end up worse off than you were. At least in this, if you screw up, you don't lose anything particularly.
I was trying to explain that concept to my son the other day.
What of using your feet?
About Diablo, you're losing all your gear, and then you're like, right, now you've got to win against the boss with the gear you thought you were trying to tackle him with, and haven't got anywhere near the gear.
Yeah. Sorry, what was that, Baka?
I said, thank you for making my game easier. I couldn't beat it.
What, with your feet? Now, having a game where you can end up in a death spiral is not good game design. Retrospectively, as I said, it is a product of its time. But I had to just restart. I remember several times having to restart in Diablo because I just hit a brick wall. Sometimes you've got the hardest mobs, you can't kill them, and everything else in the game has been defeated. There was no way to do... So Torchlight solved this by having portals. You could buy a portal, and a portal will have a dungeon behind it, so you could get a bit of XP and gear and then carry on the main quest. But Diablo 1 never resolved that. And Diablo 2 had the same issue, and you would just go into a multiplayer game by yourself from the beginning, kill some mobs, get a bit of loot, get a bit of gear, and then go back into your single player game. God, he hits hard. Rambles! Side quest down her. Oh, yeah. We're fighting a...
Level 15 mob.
Mob.
10. It's 5 levels above us. And I died.
I was busy healing myself, so...
That's fine. Just saying I died. Ooh.
Thank you.
Halcyon Coast.
So JK, you can probably...
Behind us.
We were chatting about this. So Diablo 1 was, I believe, the first ARPG, certainly the first of the modern ARPGs. What came next? So someone suggested Nox, but Nox was single player. Like, what was there between Diablo 1 and Diablo 2? Like, non-Blizzard games, essentially.
Oh, I can't think of the name of the bloody Baldur's Gate.
Was that
Wasn't it?
multiplayer ARPG?
I can't verify that. I think it had some.
Don't think I played Baldur's Gate.
I
But
can't date it.
But I was hoping that there would be some more ARPGs that we could play. That, you know, ones that had looked at Diablo and had tried to copy them and either done a good job or a bad job. But I genuinely struggled to think of any. As far as I know, it went Diablo 1, Diablo 2, Dungeon Siege, Titan Quest. The ARPG genre has always been very, very undersubscribed, sadly.
Stanford was in there somewhere.
I thought Sacred was turn-based. I don't even remember any bad ones until Diablo 2. I would love to play can you name more than one futuristic ARPG? Because I can name precisely one and it's fucking awful. Quest here. Wait, hold on. It says natural cave. That is not natural. I'm in the natural cave. But there must have been some Diablo 1 clones. There must have been. There's no way its enormous success was not aped endlessly. Except maybe it wasn't. The Nox wasn't multiplayer. also bear in mind, of course, Diablo 2 invented the concept of a central way of finding players. So, you know, before then you used GameSpy or Barry's World or whatever. And then we had this thing called BattleNet, which was unbelievable.
That was one of the big things. You
Yep.
could not find your mates to play games with, so you played on GameSpy, and then you go through that, and that would be polling servers for you. So you could say what's up, and it'd be like, oh, here's all the servers that are up for Battlefield 1942.
Yeah.
You know.
I remember I was in the
your mates through BattleNet, through the GameSpy account.
I was in the beta for Diablo 2, and you can only play a barbarian. And they'd run the server up for a few hours and get feedback. And one of the bits of feedback we gave was, Dear Blizzard, I realise I live in Europe, but you cannot just have one European server. So I just finished the game with a Frenchman, a German, and an Italian. And we do all live in Europe, but we don't speak the same language. Please either let me play on American servers, or for God's sake, split the servers down by language, not location. It took a long time for them to implement that because obviously they're American.
They never did. They still got that in Overwatch. You're in Europe. You can have all the Europeans. I'm like, I don't speak the same language.
Warcraft, you can definitely choose language-based stuff. I think you can Diablo 3 as well. Yeah.
Diablo 3, I don't remember.
Don't remember, yeah.
Oh, there's a nice cleaver there for someone.
What about Grim Dawn? Sorry. Grim Dawn's a bit new for what we're planning to do with this. It's also just a bit depressing. This at least is lovely and cool. The cleaver is utter shash, in fact, but I'll chuck it down. And I have level. It's green because it's of that quality, I guess.
It's getting late and we have working.
It is. Does anyone remember how far we are to the spider boss, by the way? Because I don't.
Don't look at me. Never played it before.
Oh, we're close to the next town. Okay. Well, yeah, that seems to we'll go through to the next town, so we're not far.
Oh, mobs with stars on their heads. Whoa, level 17. Whoa. Right, well, I'm going to call it a night there.
Okie dokie. Well, we'll see you tomorrow. I've died. Oh, man, it's the first time I've died in 8. I think it might be the first time I've died. I'm going to the silly... Oh, yeah, thank you.
I'll catch you later.
Bye for now.
Bye.
Yeah, I should probably see if I can find like a history of ARPGs or something to see, you know, what else there was. I'm sure half of it won't be playable and it will be awful. There were a lot of RTS games. There's one called, I'll say Alien City. It was something like that, but its gimmick was the humans were strong during the day and the aliens were strong at night. Apart from that, it was freaking awful. There was Crush, Kill and Destroy, another another RTS. There was a lot of RTSs, but ARPGs, I think, did just too much content needed to be created. Silly Cat, at least stop and hit it till you're low on health and then run away. I'm only hitting it like once. Oh, it's barely tickling you. Look at that. Battle Zone 2. Battle Zone. Oh, God, I just healed my pet. Keep running, keep running. There we go. I recall Battle Zone 2 with some... I recall... I seem to recall Battlezone 2 was going to be really good and ended up not being very good. I can't remember. I seem to recall it looked very nice. There was something about it. I have no idea what's up the aggro in this game. It's random. To be fair, too many games do let you just really cheese mobs by making it run back and forward. So I guess it's nice that they're not letting you cheese it too badly. But yeah, it is a bit on the odd side. I seem to recall Battlezone 2 was a visual tour de force. I seem to recall it had something unusual about its rendering. But I don't remember what. But I would like to look at, potentially playing some other ARPGs. Awful ones, I'm sure. But just to sort of look at the genre as a whole. Once you start getting into, obviously, doing videos on obscure games, you're much more likely to get hits from people going, what's that game I played with the blah and the blah and the blah. Oh god, I am doing so little damage, it is horrible. This turtle is now down to half health. And now he has 2 turtle friends joining him. Yeah, I'm not really doing any of the damage in this motley crew, am I? Okay, JK. Oh, gold. Yeah, I think we have over-leveled slightly. Oh, under-leveled slightly. Or just been... That's the thing. There might be handcrafted levels, but of course they're still random drops. So I might have ended up with the most awesome bow by this point, or running around with a terrible bow. I'm pretty sure I know which the answer is. But yeah, should we see if I can do a little bit of research into the ARPG. RTS I know a little better. Like stuff like Crush, Kill and Destroy, which was essentially a slightly tackier Red Alert clone. My character's running towards you to heal you. As long as you're running, I don't think I can heal you. You stopped, I healed you. Yeah, brambles. Oh, I forgot. Oh, I missed it. Happy 420 2020, everyone. But that was yesterday, so for Americans, I guess, still. The rest of us, happy 421. It's not really a thing. I have to say, though, what I did think was very good about Diablo was the audio was really good. Like the ambience, the weapons stuff, really, really good. Whereas in here, it's just... But I'd like to play a sci-fi ARPG, but I only know of one. I don't even think it's got multiplayer. And it was extremely poor. No, that's not really sci-fi. Future Siege, which was the sequel, came between Dungeon Siege 2 and 3, I believe. And I was so excited because I put possibly thousands of hours in Dungeon Siege 1 and 2. And then Future Siege came out and I was like, it was a completely linear, very narrative-driven experience. And I was like, all you had to do was reskin Dungeon Defenders and give it better graphics. Dungeon Siege, give it better graphics. All you had to do. And in the end, we just got this really horrible game you could polish off in about 4 hours with precisely zero replayability whatsoever.
Uh-oh, you're being yelled at again.
I know. More food, is it? Yeah, I won't share the details with you, but I had to do something horrible to Cepheus earlier. And even for me, a lot of cat owner of 20 years, that was a first, and it was horrible. And I don't think he's forgiven me for it yet. Give me a second to murder all these creatures by Cepheus and you come off my lap. No, who's a clever old boy? Not you. But it's, I mean, I did start work on one with somebody, and unfortunately, like a lot of people that Todd and I have worked with, he was enthusiastic for all of about, I don't know, a week, and then stopped doing anything. But we did start work on a futuristic ARPG. Which honestly, even if it's not that good, that bit alone should get you some leeway into people getting excited about it. That's one of those I do like Dungeon Defenders, is just the clusterfuck of modern weaponry and magic and sci-fi. Like they just went, oh whatever, chuck it all in. Dungeon Siege also had a similar sort of everything plus the kitchen sink approach. I guess it's very Warhammer. They don't really differentiate between modern stuff and ancient stuff. If it's cool, it goes in. Unfortunately, as I said, I definitely prefer to play games that are not mouse-based. My hand is cramping up a bit from just basically claw-handing the mouse button down for however long we've been playing this. So I definitely like to play pad-based games because then I'm not doing it for the whole day. But I suspect that'll be a little tricky with ARPGs and RTSs. At least we don't have to keep clicking the button. So basically, all these mobs run at me at once. All I can do is shoot them with the bow slowly, and then throw up brambles and watch them hit the brambles and get very, very, very slightly poisoned. It seems silly that my best skill is basically throw brambles down and wait for someone to hit them.
Your nymph is your DPS.
She's not a patch on my brambles.
And she finishes them.
But my brambles poison everybody for 30 damage over 6 seconds. So my DPS is only 21. So that's 3 seconds equivalent. That means each bramble, each hit is the same as my DPS. Unfortunately, yes, Cepheus, well done. Unfortunately, I have to wait 2 minutes between each bramble cast. Yeah, it was horrible.
Is it something involving glands?
Glands? No. Well, no. What? You know, sometimes when someone says, I found this thing on the internet, you don't want to see it, you're like, yeah, link me, and they link you, and you go, you know what, I wish I hadn't looked at it. Yeah? You know when that happens. I'll assume that you said yes. This is one of those times. Brambles! You're just purring down the microphone. Bless.
You hear There's all the cat girls.
Are these cat girls? Oh, yeah, I guess they are quite literally cat girls, aren't they?
They're going, meow, meow.
I guess you could say that's the sound effect. Wait, if these are cat girls... Oh my god, that is a particularly unsavoury pose that woman died in. Let's zoom in. Two questions. First of all, why do they all die with just their legs akimbo like that? And secondly, why are the cat girls wearing leopard's skin? That's horrible. That's like me wearing the skin of a white man. Slightly racist, very distasteful. Shut up, cat. Yes, Dungeon Siege had that. There's a term for it. So you put on a ring that gives you +5 strength. That lets you put on an armor that gives you +10 strength. And that means you can take the ring off. And yeah. Yeah, well, that's how Dave lost his stuff in Dungeon Siege. There's a term for it, though. I don't want to call it stacking. Chaining? I don't know. I don't know what I would call it.
Like stat stacking or something.
Yeah. So it meant that your ring would let you put on an armor that... So your ring gave you enough stats to put on the armor, but the armor then would give you enough stats to continue to wear the armor. But yeah, Future Siege aside, were there ever any futuristic ARPGs?
There's one, I think.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of what it was. It's like, you had like trench coats and stuff.
Trench coats. Oh, that's a familiar game. Well, didn't that... No, Shadowlands was a turn-based game with some really fancy pants lighting, I think. You sure you don't mean Dungeon Siege? No, twinking, well, generally speaking, twinking refers to assisting a much lower and weaker character with a much more powerful one. Except in the gay community where twinking has a very, very different meaning, which we will not go into on this family-friendly stream. Oh my god, you're just mullering them with your skills. All I do is cast brambles and hope they touch them. So JK, eventually do you get access to, can you have up to 4 masteries per character, or is it stuck at 2? Because there's enough room for 4 masteries, but I never got that far. Ah, that's a shame. Even with the Ragnarok expansion, I wonder. God, can you imagine like a long-term player of this, and there's a new expansion, they're like, start again. Can you respec masteries entirely? I can't remember. Maybe you can. Oh, okay, yeah. My God, that's a very bad decision adding another mastery plan in for a game that's been around for whatever it was. Was it 14 years as one? I think, no, did someone say 2010, 2006? I can't remember. 2011. Okay, 9 years old. One of my Shadowrun. I would need to Google. Oh, okay. Maybe they call it twinking. Is certainly in the Warcraft community is absolutely about power leveling would be but power leveling with a higher level characters, sort of specifically. I've just noticed the hilarious when you kill someone, they turn on ragdoll, where they just kind of flop their legs straight up in the air. But yeah, Future Siege, you could polish off in a few hours, and you're like, I suppose this could be alright, and that was it. But it was a completely linear story with no sort of new game plus. It's so bad we should probably play it. Yeah, pocketing. I mean, in Warcraft, you have the concept of a pocket healer, which was just a personal healer. Never heard the concept of twinking or power leveling called pocketing, but I guess it kind of makes sense in the same sort of base way. I hear fighting going on, but I don't know why. Oh, you're over there. Looks like you need my help. Maybe you don't. Brambles. I just chip away at it, chip away at it, chip away at it. You walk up and just go smack, and then sprint off. Fine, I'll summon my wolf then. I have to say, there's not many games released that are multiplayer and co-op. Like, most of them are versus in some way. Or, you know, team-based. So it's a shame that the new Doom, honestly, it was such a disappointment. There's no co-op. I know the engine supports it, but, you know, the game doesn't. And there's no just deathmatch. It's all just got weird demon versus slayer asymmetric gameplay that's just quite frankly not very good. So a bit of a shame there. And most of the other ones tend to be MMOE type experiences. Borderlands is probably the last one I can think of, but I would like to play some more things like that. Oh God, could you have pulled any more? Don't say yes.
Was that a challenge?
No. Oh, my brambles are amazing. I might just put all my points into brambles. That could be my spec, just bramble spec. I used to feel bad my wolf kept dying, but he appears to be quite stupid, so I don't feel so bad anymore. So you said that the game expects us to be level 14 in that area earlier, but now we're fighting level 9 mobs. So I don't know what they're doing with the leveling on this. Unless we were supposed to come back to this bit. Oh yeah, true. It was a side quest. So I do remember the last time I played this, I got to the Spider Queen. Definitely the first sort of boss. And single player, if you're not well over level and you die, you've just got to start again. And it got very frustrating. And I think as Reb mentioned it, the real problem with this game was trying to find somebody else to play with. There wasn't just a super overpowered random or running around with hacked items crashing you. When I've leveled though, I should be able to put more points into brambles. the good centaur. I need another. I need 2 more levels to get permanence of stone. Sounds shit. Pack. Yeah.
A gentle greetings.
Oh my god, how hard does this one hit? I've got 2 completed boar hides, by the way. Like all of these charm bonuses are just utter shash right now, though. So, where's the queen? So when the mobs die, they ragdoll for like 1 second and then freeze. So they just freeze in whatever position they happen to have been in. So, yeah, oh my god. I guess it's not synchronized, but yeah, these cat ladies are all dying in definite legs akimbo. Inappropriate for a family stream way. Come on, I've zoomed in. Die in a funny way. And she dropped 3 Chiron's bow. Oh, it's a quest item. Well, while you murdered the rest of the cave, we very slowly killed the lady who then promptly, I shall say, used the word presented when she died. It's a cat term. Oh. Oh, is that an upgrade? Good lord. Probably, yes. Beads of endurance. Plus bonus damage to pets. It says 10, but I don't know what my gun currently does. Yes, that is quite a huge increase. I guess that is going to be a upgrade. Oh, it's a negative. I've got beads of endurance, so it's just what we've already got. I mean, honestly, playing this, it doesn't really feel like a Diablo clone. It really feels like a Dungeon Siege clone in a lot of ways. It's seamless landscape, the in and out of the dungeons, the 3D. Got your bow. We've got 3 of them actually, mate. If that helps you. Oh, reward 2 attribute points. Oh, I haven't been spending those. Guess top right by the top left by the looks of it. I mean, for the guy again, I don't know how much has been updated, but for the time we've got multiple shadow casting point lights. It's very good. Isn't there a burning boat or something soon?
Come, have a look. I might have something to suit your needs.
Guess that's an upgrade, but I don't feel like an upgrade. I feel like I've just been stinged. Takes my DPS up to a whopping 31. And my 2 arrows I just put into the harpy were deflected and missed. So yeah, I'm glad I got this new bow. I think the other problem with this game is it doesn't cycle through the mobs quickly enough. So we've got another camp of satyrs and centaurs. Like Diablo, I mean, Diablo probably overdid it, if anything. Because you went, you know, nice lush green landscape. Then you went to the, you know, the rainforest, and then you went up to the highlands. So, you know, they really probably overdid it. But this just does seem to be a bit too much. Endless satyr, whatever. Chicken satay. JK, as soon as I've seen you, I will happily look at your helm. Wait, are you wearing that? You wearing that ridiculous thing there? It would just fall off. You turn your head sideways and it would just fall off. That's just take it off. You look ridiculous. Oh boy, more boar hide. Oh. Holy shit, I died fast. I don't know, I just went, I'm fine, dead. It's that guy. He did a big yellow attack. Let me lead him back into the guards. Oh, wait. You just killed him and his legs broke. Might be this guy here. Kaldor Darkbow. Hopefully he's got a bow. Maybe he's weak to brambles. I know there's a hole in their defensive netting round to the right. You can just walk through. Oh, mate. I'm afraid I've got like another minute till I can cast brambles again. Oh. It does seem to be a fraction unstable, which is surprising for something so old. with a recent patch to it as well. Don't stand in the cold. That's fair enough. I think to be honest, I think we'll kill this gun. I think I'll be off myself. This has been alright. It's been alright. It's the combat does lack a certain compellingness though. Diablo 1, for all my complaints, had said had wonderful atmosphere and generally quite good combat. But this, it's very. There's not even any blood when you hit them. There's no obvious impact. Oh, I'm cheesing this one. Don't put it. Don't get his attention. Oh man, he did the thing. He was just shooting all his arrows into a wall. Yeah, well, the animations are all right. It's the when you impact, there's no impact sound. There's no impact effect. They don't reel. There's no cool particles. Whereas Diablo 3. I play a melee character in Diablo 3, and it's the only game I play a melee character in and go, holy shit, this is good. Wow, hero monster who didn't drop his dark bow. Cool. Well, here's not a bad place to stop. This was alright. Wouldn't mind coming back and seeing a bit further. I'm not like, oh...
Bow of quickness?
Huh?
Sharp hunting bow of quickness.
What's his base damage? Oh, should you chuck it? I'll have a look. I didn't realize he'd actually dropped something. I thought he hadn't. Oh, I didn't have the button pressed. I lose my life leech. I guess it's... Let me pop it on a second, see if I get more damage. So my damage is 31, and with it on, it's 32. Whoop. I think that's where it does fail, is the also the upgradeness. The upgrading of stuff just doesn't feel very satisfying. Dungeon Defenders does an excellent job of that. Not sure if I can remember if Diablo did, but yeah, having just killed a really hard boss and got a gun that gives me 1 more DPS. Gun, bow, meh. Oh, is this where the spider lady is? It is. It totally is. It's a mountain, isn't it? Yeah, there's a fire and a spider boss. But I am a tired bunny, so I am going to go to bed. So thank you to especially Baka, who stuck it through to the end, and thank you to everybody else, even if you you left. Tomorrow, I suspect it might be Dungeon Defenders, but you never know. We might come up with something else. Do want to do some more RTS. Do want to do some more Descent. Want to play all these wonderful games that there are out there. So that's a good night from me then, and I think it's a good night from Baka, and I shall wish you a good night from Tech, Max, and Vandragorax all at the same time. And thank you for watching LockDown LAN. I forgot what number it is, 1,000,000. And as ever, feel free to leave a comments about what you feel about what we should be doing.